Welcome, everyone. We are streaming live from San Antonio Poker Palace. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We know we have a lot of options to watch poker tonight, so we're really glad that you're watching us tonight. Welcome to Poker Nights in San Antonio. My name is Ray Martinez, aka Chorizo Time. I'm here joined by my partner.
What's going on, guys? It's Scrubs.
Poker Nights in San Antonio is coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace in lovely San Antonio, Texas. 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center. If you know where that HEB is, we're in the same shopping center there. Poker Palace is open 24 hours. You can get all the info, all the updates, everything you need to know about Poker Palace at sapokerpalace.com. You can also call 210-549-4116. Poker Palace is known for full bar, lovely and experienced bartenders, beautiful massage therapists. So come on in. We have a lot of options to play poker in San Antonio, so we appreciate you give us a chance. Come on in, get to know everybody. Talk to Richard, the owner. Scrubs and myself are always there. So come on in. And actually, Richard, the owner of Poker Palace, is in the live stream tonight. So we're going to start talking about some of this stuff going on here. Looks like we have about 5-handed, 6-handed here. So mention Richard. Looks like he's in seat 4 with the red Poker Palace hat. He's the owner of Poker Palace, a long-time poker room owner. I believe Poker Palace has been around for about 2.5, 3 years. Scrubs and I were at the grand opening. Looks like in seat 5, right next to him, is Beto, aka Beto Bucks, San Antonio grinder, who's always in the Poker Palace tournaments that I'll be talking about and promoting later on throughout the show. But Beto is an aggressive player. Love his style of play. He likes to mix it up, get in there, get in some pots. He likes to take down pots, obviously, but super aggro. Love his style. He's also a regular in the tournaments, the Tuesday and Thursday 10K tournaments that we'll be mentioning and talking about a little bit later. So give a shout out to Beto Bucks. We got Matt next to him. Looks like seat 7. He's another San Antonio grinder, very well-known dealer. He's not as aggro as Beto, but yeah, he likes to mix it in. Very knowledgeable, very high poker IQ. So very glad to see him. 4Bet Jesus, that's his name tonight. Love that name. And in C88, we have another local, Hurricane Holly, another well-known San Antonio grinder. She likes to mix it in, mix it up. Always eager to get into some big time pots. Known her for a while as well. She another San Antonio regular playing all over the city. So very well known player. Love to see her here at Poker Palace. So Holly, y'all keep an eye on Holly. She does not mess around. We'll get into some of the hands actions here in a minute. I want to make sure we get all the players introduced.
Is that that's Super Dave in seat 2, all dressed up?
What is Super Dave? That is Super Dave. Super Dave is another regular. He's the one who can change voices on a dime. I've known Super Dave for years. We used to play in some bar poker leagues back in the day. Has to go back at least 10 to 15 years that I've known Super Dave. He's always a fun guy. I've never seen him go on tilt, which is rare. But yeah, Super Dave is good to have in this game. He likes to call, good action there. Let's see. We also have Tom Cruise. That's not his real name, obviously, but he's another he's another local dealer. Known him for several years as well from the private game circuit. Another well respected, much respected dealer and player. Love to see Cruz in there mixing it up. So that's awesome. All right, before we go into some hands, let's tell you a little bit more about Poker Palace. This is the inaugural stream. We did some tests last week, so this is the first stream here live. You can catch us on YouTube. Do a search for Poker Night and SA, and you'll find us. Again, coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center. Poker Palace is open 24 hours. Anytime you come in, we'll be able to get a game going for your type of stack size, your level of stakes. We'll get a game going for you. $10 an hour. Great value here in San Antonio. As I mentioned, a full bar with experienced bartenders, beautiful massage therapists. Daily cash games. What kind of games do Poker Palace offer? We got 1-3, 100 men, 1K max, match a stack. We also very popular at Poker Palace is the $5 bomb pots. We do have bomb pot tables available, 200 men, 1K max, match a stack. That runs daily. As soon as we get enough interest, we can get a full table going. And I see Astrid is one of our bartenders here at Poker Palace. She's loud and fun and is one of the more experienced bartenders we have here. She was just on the stream, so it's good to see her taking orders. Now, moving on again, we can also offer a 4-8 mix game, 60 men, no max. That usually goes on Mondays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. And we have Richard's famous 1-1 fun game, 50 men, 150 max. That runs on Fridays at 7 p.m. It's a round of 1-1 hold'em, a round of $2 bomb pots. This is more of a fun and friendly game for those of you that don't want to risk too much money. Come on in, do 50 men buy-in. Richard likes to mix it in there. 150 max, as I mentioned. It's a good practice game. Those of you who are new to poker, who want to mix it in and try to win a little bit of money in a live setting, come on in to Poker Palace on Fridays at 7. We can start off that 1-1 fun game. And now I'm going to let Scrubs talk a little about the tournaments that Poker Palace has.
Before I talk about the tournaments, I do want to let y'all know about our newest table. As you can see our table there, this is one of our new RF tables that we're using, so it's pretty freaking cool. I mean, if you look right there on screen, seat 7, I think that's seat 7, where Beto is sitting, there's a blue light beneath them. So what's really cool about this table is it actually tells you where the action is. So for instance, the blue light shows where the button is. And then each player, when it is on their turn, it will turn green. So it actually keeps everybody on the game. So we don't have to worry about people taking forever calling clocks on people because everybody knows where it's at. As soon as a certain amount of time is up, it'll start actually blinking, showing the player to hurry up and make their play. So, I mean, this table is pretty freaking cool. That's one of the things took us a little while to get this stream going, was waiting for this table to be put down. But as you can see, it looks pretty awesome. Speaking about the tournaments, like Chorizo was talking about, we do have tournaments every week and $35,000 in weekly tournament guarantees. Just to let y'all know, those tournament players out there, those that like to not only grind, but stay there and really grind, not like myself. I'm not a tournament player. I'm more of a cash player. But for these tournaments, it is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They do usually start about 6:30 till, of course, whenever they get down to the final table. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, it is a $10,000 guarantee, $150 buy-in, which does include your $25 seat fee. Late registration is usually around 9:30 p.m. On Wednesdays, we do have another tournament. It's our 5K guarantee. Starts at 6:30 as well. It's $30 seat fee and $20 rebuys for that one. Saturday, we do have our 6 p.m. also $5,000 guarantee, but this one is a freeze out. So those that do like just buying one time, have one bullet, We do this one on Saturdays. It's a $180 buy-in. You do start out with a 100K starting stack. And Sunday is the fun day at 6 p.m. Usually we start our 5K guarantee. It's only a $40 buy-in. It does also include your $20 seat fee. We do have choices of rebuys, either $40 or $80. So we do have lots of tournaments every day for you guys to choose from if you guys are interested. All right, so let's look at some of the action here on the table.
All right, looks like seat 1, 10, pocket fours, folders of fours there. We already have $300 in the pot there, Scrubs. Let's see, 10-6-9, suited board, all clubs, Super Dave with A7. He's folding. Looks like Beto, yeah, Beto in true Beto Buck style is bluffing it off with 5-3, and he takes it down. That's so mention. That's what I love about Beto, man. Beto does not mess around. If he senses any sort of weakness from any of the players, uh, he's betting. He's getting in there. All right. Let's see. We got the earnings here. Richard's already up $900. Standard. Good old Richard. I think I saw Jibo's name in there. I think Jibo is coming in. Jibo, another private game grinder legend. Don't see him on the table yet, but I saw his name up there. I think he should be getting up there. All right. Right now in the action, in standard stream form, we do have a $5 PLO bomb pot going on. So let's take a look at this. Bomb pots are still catching fire. I know they're very popular in San Antonio and in Texas. Not really caught on in Vegas or any other rooms I've played in, but bomb pots are a great gambling game. It's a good way to get in and start gambling, try to win some money. Starting off here with a $5 PLO bomb pot. All it is a PLO hand with two boards. Whenever the bomb pot button gets to a certain player or matches up with the dealer button, the dealer actually has the option. The player on the dealer button has the option to get 4 cards, 5 cards, 6 cards, depending on how many players we are. So the more cards there is, the more gamble there is. So let's see. We have a monotone board here. Oh no, Holly was picking up diamonds here. Queen 2-6, Jack Queen Queen on the bottom board. Looks like Richard is leading here, yeah, with 3 queens here. And a flush draw. So Richard flopped the world here going up against 10.
10 does have the higher flush draw. Tim does have the higher flush draw, so let's see. Turns, diamonds, diamonds. Richard bets out 50. That was a snap. And flush is missed. So it looks like Rich has 3 queens on the bottom. I see 1 queen on top. All we see is a pair of 6s for Dien.
I think Richard's going to scoop here on the bottom board closest to the dealer, trip queens. And on the top, yeah, his queen wins.
Queen 5.
Richard is up 1,000 already. Let's see. We do have Jibo in seat 9. It's good to see him. Yeah, we've introduced all the players. So, yeah. So, again, let's see. We got 9 people watching now. Welcome to everybody. Thank you for joining us. Again, we know you have a lot of options of which stream to watch, which game to go play. So we appreciate you joining us. My name is Chorizo Time. I'm here with my partner Scrubs. The inaugural live stream here at San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center, 281 North. So Scrubs just mentioned the tournaments as we're waiting for the action to come back in. Let's go and talk about some promotions here. I'll throw in some promotions while the action's going. Poker Palace does offer free poker every day from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. So every morning from 7 a.m. to 12 with a valid membership, you get to play for free. So come on in for you early birds or you graveyard shifters. Come on in, play some cards with us. Free poker every day, 7 a.m. to 12. For our lovely ladies in San Antonio or poker playing ladies, they play free every Saturday, all day with a valid membership. So, ladies, if you want something to do, get away from the grind, come on in. Poker Palace, you play free all day, every Saturday. And of course, we know San Antonio is a huge NFL town, big Cowboys fans here. We do have football free play Sunday. Wear your favorite team jersey between 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. on Sunday and get the amount of time you played as a credit on your account. So, if you come in and get 4 hours while you're wearing the team jersey, you get 4 hours for free credited on your account. So, really can't beat that deal. Also, if you bring a friend, if you're a valid member, up to date with everything, if you bring a friend, you get $30 credit towards your time. So $30 of free play, and your friend gets a $10 credit if he signs up and becomes a valid member as well. As I mentioned, $10 an hour to play here. Time book buy promo, you buy 4 hours, you get 1 hour free. So you get 4 hours for the price of five. So that's a good deal too. All right, let's come into the action here. Looks like Beto has re-raised this pot with Jack 9 off to 50 after Richard called the 10. $10 straddle. Looked like a $10 straddle. And Beto's raising it up. Hey. Let's see. Holly let it go. Richard's in there with ace 10 off. Here. And that board hit 10. He pairs his queen. And under the gun, I like that lead out. And yeah, he'll take it down. That's standard play there. Hey, Squares, we ever check there? Check there if you're under the gun? If you pair your queen and you're under the gun first act, would you ever check?
Possibly. Just depends on the players. Usually with poker these days, as you know, those that are listening, poker, I know there's a lot of people that have played with me prior to this, and people always say, "Oh, I know what you have," or "I can read you." But it always depends. I usually don't play the cards. I usually try to play the player. I know how players act, and some players that are more aggressive, I'll probably mix it up a little bit. So just depending on what I have, I mean, I like to mix it up, and especially since Super Dave was in that pot, I would have for sure called because me and Super Dave do have some history. So I'm snapping anything Super Dave is in.
Good point. Super Dave is one of those players you love to take his money. And as we see here in the hijack, Beto raising pocket fours. Four bet Jesus, aka Matt, he's folding. And it looks like is this a raise here? $6. Beto made it 25 pocket fours. And four bet Jesus, he just doesn't believe him. Must have read something. Didn't believe him, made it 81. 9-2 off. Like I said, this is Texas poker, man. No raise is safe around here. This is a horrible flop for Beto, but he's going to lead out anyway in true Beto style. And with Matt last to act here, I mean, he can go both ways here. He can either represent that ace or he just flat call. But oh, it looks like the graphics are incorrect. It's not four bet Jesus, this Holly. So not too sure what Holly's cards are. So it looks like the display is wrong, but we'll get that fixed. But right now, Beto let out for 100 on that board. Gut shot needs any three. But yeah, let's play along here. We don't know what Holly's cards are, so well, what they are is not good enough. Beto put the pressure on with that ace showing, so we can assume that Holly did not have an ace. But again, aggressive bet from Beto to take it down. Yeah, altogether, this is a pretty good lineup. Richard Gibo, Tom Cruise, 4-bet Jesus, Hurricane Holly, 10, Beto Bucks. I mean, your aggressive players here are Gibo and Beto. Richard is aggressive, but he likes to pick his spots. And we'll move on to the next hand. We apologize for the incorrect information on the screen. We'll let HQ know and see. Jasmine Bueno, you want to play? Come on in. We're going to tell you a little bit more about the live stream schedule we have up. We have a full week of live streams available for you. Pretty much any game available we're going to be having on the live stream. So we'll go ahead and detail those here in a second. Let's call this hand. All right, Holly folded a king. All right, this looks like a limp pot. Super Dave is only showing an ace high here. Looks like he didn't scan his cards correctly. 10 with a suited queen deuce. And it's just going to check around. All right, so Jasmine and anybody else who's watching, if you want to join us on the live stream or come in and play our regular cash games, let's go and go over some of the live stream schedule here. So Tuesdays, which is today, this stream starts at 6 p.m. It's going to go to 10 p.m. Tuesday is going to be our 1-3 no limit live stream, 100 man, 1K max, where you match the stack. And then also tonight at 12 a.m., we're going to stream the final table of the 10K guaranteed tourney that Scrubs mentioned earlier. So 2 streams on Tuesdays, which is our cash game stream, and of course the final table of the 10K. So again, a little bit of action for all your poker tastes. On Wednesdays, this is an exciting stream. Again, 6 to 10 p.m. Any of you PLO players, we have a 5-5 PLO, 500 min, 2K max buy-in, match a stack live stream. So again, great action, 5-5 PLO. I've mixed it up with some PLO games. Not my forte, but I do love playing it, love to gamble. So we do have a 5-5 PLO streaming on Wednesdays, 6 to 10 p.m. Thursdays, another 1-3, 100 min, 1K max as you're watching now, 6 to 10. And it'll also be 12 a.m. final table of the 10K guaranteed tourney. One thing I forgot to mention was on Wednesdays, after the PLO game stream, we'll be streaming the final table of the 5K guaranteed free roll. So again, cash game streamings, tournament streaming, a little bit of everything for your tastes out there. And on Friday, I'm looking forward to this one. I might take a seat at this one myself. 6 p.m. the big game. There'll be no end time. Our $10, $25 no limit 2K min game, no max. We already have some players confirmed, some big time cash game players that are well known in multiple live streams around Texas. So if you're interested and you have the stack and the bankroll, come on in to Poker Night San Antonio on Friday night, 6 p.m. The big game, 1025 no limit, 2K min, no max. And as Scrubs can attest, nobody's buying in for the men. If they come into this game, we're talking at least maybe 5 to 10K per player. If we get an 8 or 9 handed table, there's going to be more than 75K on the table here. So definitely want to check out that live stream for some more high stake nosebleed games. On Saturday, I do believe this is a San Antonio first, a Texas first. Poker Night San Antonio will be streaming a $5 bump pot table, cash game live stream for 4 hours, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturdays, $5 bump pot. So if you're a fan of bump pot game, Go and join us because it's going to be a stream dedicated only to $5 bomb pots. I don't think that's available anywhere else. So 200 men, 1K max, match a stack if you want to play. And of course, after that cash game, $5 bomb pot stream, we'll be doing the final table with a 5K guaranteed freeze out. And on Sunday, big time Sunday, slow roll Sunday, it's a game presented by myself, Chorizo Time, and Scrubs, 6 to 10. It's a 5-5, no limit, 500 men, no max, uncapped straddle, uncapped everything. Scrubs and I love betting. We love gambling. And so Richard was gracious enough to let us have our own game. So we'll be playing one week, commentating another week, but definitely wanted to introduce you to Slow Roll Sunday presented by Scrubs Chorizo Time. 5-5, no limit, 500 men, no max, uncapped straddle, uncapped everything, which means if you want to straddle 200, you can straddle 200. You want to straddle your whole stack, straddle your whole stack, uncapped everything, one round of bomb pots or one bomb pot per round. So this is the kind of game Scrubs and I love to get in and mix it in. So please go to sapokerpalace.com, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. You can find the full schedule of the live streams. And again, Scrubs looks like it's a little bit of everything for everybody.
I agree. I agree. So let me ask you, Ray. What do you think? What do you think considered an aggressive player? What would you consider an aggressive player?
Let's talk about VPIP. Voluntary put in pot. If anything above 50% VPIP, you're aggressive. Aggressive players love to be betting. They bet whether they have it or not. They love to bluff. And also, they don't mind stack control because they know they can reach into that pocket and get more money out. Aggressive players love to mix it in. They love to bluff. They love to push people out of their pots. They just like to win. So I think the hallmark of an aggressive player is you really can't put them on anything. Kind of like the opposite of what we call a fish, but the aggressive player kind of has the bankroll to back it up and the action to back it up.
See, but the thing I'm thinking is, it's. I think it's so easy to be so aggressive with your short stack. Going up against a bigger stack, it's a lot harder. I mean, if you're 5,000 deep, going against somebody else with 5,000, I don't think you can be as aggressive as you could somebody with a very short stack, just like beating into you. So that's the thing about it. That's why I like certain games where it has a limit, where a minimum at least that you have to come in where it'll be fair across the table, where one person doesn't buy in for 10K, another person buys in for $100. Because what's the point? If you have $100, just might as well keep going all in. You're gonna end up winning one of those, one out of 3, 4 times. And let's check it. Wait, look at this hand. Mr. Cruz has pocket jacks. I hate pocket jacks. I have a very bad experience with pocket jacks. He is on the button though, which is awesome. So I don't even know if he was straddling, but he did raise it $100 with pocket jacks. Hurricane Holly in there with 4-7 suited. I do like that hand as well. That's a hand where you could sneak into a pot where they'll never see it coming. And Super Dave with King Jack. He lays it down. All right, so Hurricane Holly, there's a flop. Holly hits her 4. The thing about it is when you do flop a pair with whatever you call with, most of the time myself, I feel good about it. So she does check. I would have put a small bet there to see where I'm at. Because now Cruz is going to go ahead and bet like he just did. He goes all in for $258. If I'm in Holly's position, honestly, I'm going to call because I'm going to be believing that I have the best hand right now. Because why is he pushing so much money in there? Maybe because there's a draw. The only draw I see up there, well, yeah, somebody can have 5-6. There is a spade draw. Somebody can have ace deuce. Yeah, there's a couple draws out there. But pot size to me, right now, I know Cruz is at 81%, but pot size to me, I don't do the pot odds. I just do it. You know what? I feel good about this hand. I'm going to put it in there because I can hit a set. I can turn a set. I can hit 2 pairs. There's so many outs still. What do you think is going to happen here, Ray?
Yeah, I think Holly's going to lay this down. I mean, she kind of has to. I mean, her hand is below marginal, and she shows her 4 and folds. Yeah, that's a good fold. I think that was too. That bet was too high. I think that was too much for him to go all in. It was a complete overbet. Um, again, pocket jacks. You want to protect that hand. I think Tom Cruise here Could have made maybe about another 50, $75. The pot was 250 going in. I think if he shoves for half his stack, maybe 100. But then again, that could be something else to consider. And why only bet half his stack with a naked queen out there? So yeah, you could go either way. But best hand wins.
It would have been hard to know that you had the best hand too with a queen out there. But like I said, pocket jacks. It's a to me, it's a pocket for the packet jacks. I'm just gonna go in pre-flop. Even if I win a $4 pot, I'd rather win $4 than lose 1,000 on the hand myself. Yeah, but I am not a professional player. I'm just recreational amateur poker nit.
And in true fashion, you just saw the VPIP there, voluntary put in pot. Beto was at 72%. So typical Beto boy, getting in there. Now, speaking of VPIP, voluntary put in pot, when it comes to streams like this, it's kind of an unwritten rule that if you're below 5%, below 10%, you're really not putting any money in there. Sometimes you will get asked to leave. So it's one of those things, if you're going to get on these live streams, we expect you to splash around, get in some pots, throw some money out there. Don't want you to act crazy or go crazy or just, donk off your stack there. But again, live streams, there's kind of an unwritten rule that the reason we keep track of the voluntary put in pot percentages, we want to make sure you're getting in there. No, don't be waiting around for aces or kings only. We will notice, and some players, I don't want to say they take offense to that, but they do. They do take offense to that. So keep your VPIP high. Let's see, what do we got here? We got 10 in there with 5-2 of diamonds. Tom Cruise, ace queen, 4-bet Jesus queen 9. Yeah, this is going to be a simple continuation bet here. He does have the ace of spades too. Yeah, this is just going to be a battle of wheels here. See who wants to pot the most. Oh, this is a great card for Tom Cruise. Oh, and he checks it down. Ace high wins. All right, let's talk about some promotions we have going on Poker Palace. Again, San Antonio Poker Palace, Poker Night San Antonio, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Holler Shopping Center. This is where the same shopping center where the big HEB is. Poker Palace is open 24 hours. Come on in. We'll find a game for you. We got 1-3. We got $5 bomb pot table, 4-8 mixed game on Saturday, Mondays and Saturdays, a 1-1 fun game for those of you who don't want to risk too much money. We know it's post Christmas, so the wallets might be a little thin. That's fine. We got a game for you: $50 min, 150 max. Fridays 7 p.m. Round of 1-1 hold'em, around a $2 bomb pot. So now, Poker Palace is offering a hold'em flush promo. If you win with a flush and all 4 suits, both hold cards can play, you're going to win some money. So between the hours of 10 a.m. and 5 p.m., if you win with a flush in all 4 suits, you're going to get paid $4,000 instantly on the spot. $4K on the spot for winning a hand with 4 flushes, all 4 suits. We do track it. Now, for you late time players, at 12 a.m. to 5 a.m., same thing. If you win with a flush and all 4 suits, you get paid $2,000 instantly on the spot. Okay. Oh, let's go back to the action here. We got another double board palm pot. Let's see. I see a bunch of kings in Richard's hand. Richard flops a set on the top board with his pocket kings there in his hand. Beto flops tricks with his 5. More than likely, it's going to be a chop. Don't see what Hurricane Holly has. She didn't scan 2 of her cards. Oh, Tien has trip deuces. Tien might be in trouble here. He has trip deuces, not knowing that Beto has trip fives. And it looks like Holly's making a pretty substantial bet here. It looks like 105 with 8-6 with two cards missing. Oh, well, she has a flush there. Holly has a flush up top. What do you think, Scrubs? 8 high flush up top.
I think it's going to be a chop between Beto and Holly. Richard has to lay down. I mean, all he has is a set of kings and a set of sixes on top. That can't be good with three clubs up there. Plus, open ended. There's straights out there. There's flush out there. There's too many things out there to beat.
And Richard makes a correct laydown. That was a good read. I mean, pretty obvious, but still, when you're in a bump pot like this with money in the table, and it looks like, wow, Beto folded. That was a great bet from Holly. And again, for you fans of the bomb pots, we can daily, on the daily, they have a bomb pot table going here at San Antonio Poker Palace. You can jump in as soon as we get interest to 7-8 players. We get a bomb pot table started. Let's see. So Scrubs just reminded me. It looks like we have muster or formation. Both Scrubs and I are Marine Corps veterans, so we see 31 people watching us. Thank you so much for watching. Now it's 29. Let's have roll call. Let's have muster. Where's everybody watching from? We got 30 people in the YouTube chat. Where's everybody watching from? Jump on in. Let us know where you're at. We'd appreciate it. I'm gonna start. I'm watching from San Antonio, Texas. See if people throw in the chat.
So Super Dave just threw off the rest of his chips there, going all in with his ace queen suited. Beto hit a 9, and well, that's the thing about short stacks. Short stacks, you're going to play any two good cards that you will, whatever you believe is a good card. So now Super Dave is go ahead and reaching into his little wallet, see what he's going to rebuy back in for. Hopefully, something substantial, something we can meet. Otherwise, it's basically just going to be splashing every single pot. Let's see here. It looks like, what is that, 200?
It better be 200.
All right.
All right, so let's talk while we see Super Dave reloading here. Let's talk about the major promotion at Poker Palace. We haven't mentioned this yet. We're going to mention it a few more times, but San Antonio Poker Palace is the home of the $100,000 bad beat jackpot. Aces full of kings or better get beat, and all whole cards must play. If your aces full of kings get beat, 50,000 goes to the loser. Yes, I said that right. $50,000 goes to the loser. $25,000 goes to the winner. And get this, $25,000 is split among everyone playing no limit hold'em. Not at the table where the bad beat occurs, but everybody in the room, everybody in the house that is playing no limit hold'em is gonna chop $25,000. So I can't think of any other bad beat that comes close to that. Especially aces full of kings. Usually it's quad something has to be beat, which is almost impossible. But aces full of kings is it. If that gets bad beat, and both whole cards are in both hands, winning and losing, 50,000 to the loser, 25,000 to the winner, and everyone in the room, everyone in the building playing hold'em will split a share of $25,000. So again, as we say, you can't win if you don't play. So come on in, get a membership if you haven't already. Jump into a seat at Poker Palace and try out for this $100,000 bad beat. I mean, come on, Scrubs. I mean, you really can't beat that.
Agreed. This one, Holly had flopped a jack, and when you flop top pair, I would have put something in there, but she got turned. The end turned a king, so he took the lead on this one. It looks like he's taking it down with the king.
Hey, we got Flu Shot 27 from San Antonio, Texas, and my man Toby Bryant, Jordan J830. Toby Bryant from San Antonio. I know who you are, boy. Josh Dominguez, Bread Boy. What's up, Josh? Good to see you, man. And yes, Toby Bryant from San Antonio. What's up, Jordan? I see you, boy. Thank you, Flu Shot 27, San Antonio, Texas, my man. Thank y'all for joining us, man. Appreciate it. Again, this is the inaugural first time showing of Poker Nights in San Antonio. Really appreciate you joining us. We just wanted to get in the mix, man. There's a lot of options on the internet that y'all can tune into. We appreciate you turning into us. Really appreciate it. We're just going to keep building this. Just for the love of the game, for the love of poker, for the love of personalities. That's one thing I love about the game of poker, man. There's so many different people from all walks of life that you run into, and just the social aspect of the game is amazing. So, just being able to jump on here and absolutely just recognize all these players, I mean, it's great. Otherwise, I never would have really run into these guys. So, people from all different walks of life. It's what I love about the game of poker, man. It just unites everybody. It doesn't matter where you're from, who you are. Doesn't none of that matters. Let's sit down and play some poker, drink a beer, and talk some trash, man. That's my favorite.
All right, so looks like Super Day with King 3, Ace 6. Looks like 3 hit the river. Dave can win it just by checking down. He did bet 30. Holly went ahead. I believe she called. Super Dave wins a pot. We do appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Just like Ray was saying, you do have many choices, many other streams you could be watching, or even Netflix, and you're watching us. So thank you for coming out. We appreciate it.
He said Netflix. No, we don't Netflix and chill here anymore, man. I'm too old for that.
Well, you're half right.
Yeah. Oh, Gerald, I see you, boy. Great job, Ray, my guy. Yeah, man, I see you, man. How you doing, man? Hey, jump in this live stream, Gerald. We got a seat for you anytime, my brother. And let's see. We got Beto Bucks. Oh, Beto is not at the table. Matt is enjoying his Modelo. Oh, I'm sorry, 4-Bet Jesus. Love that name. He bet 20 with ace deuce suited. I love that hand. Hurricane Holly raises with king queen off. Standard. 10 looks like he's going to defend his blind. Standard there. All right, let's see. This is a pretty wide open starting hands here. And 4-Bet Jesus outflops everyone. He checked it. And Bali's going to take the initiative here. She can represent that ace. I mean, she has to assume with Matt being the initial raiser, checking to her, she has to assume she's good. But yeah, Matt snaps here. It's a blank on the turn. Yeah, I think Matt should lead out here with 390 in the pot. Oh, he checked. That's an interesting check here. I don't know about that. I would bet there, but oh, and check. Yeah, Holly has to check back here. Yeah, it's a terrible run out for Holly. I can only assume that Matt was scared to bet his ace once Holly bet on the flop with just a deuce kicker. But yeah, that hand pretty much played itself. And it's one of those things, Scrubs, man. You wake up with monster hands, and you just hoping you bink the flop, and nothing comes out. Oh, my bad, J.O. It's pronounced J.O. I forgive you, buddy. But get it right when you see me on the street. Crush it. I got you, brother. I got you. J.O. Okay, I got you, J.O. Sorry, I didn't mean to say And Leslie's throwing cracks. I love it, Leslie. We need to walk Super Dave out the door. I got you. That's why that door is there in the background. I hear you, Leslie. I love it. Let's get them cracks in there. Scrubs and I are not allowed to throw cracks. We got to keep it PC and not play favorites and not play unfavorites. But that doesn't mean the chat can't. So Leslie, thank you. Start it off. Luciano, welcome. Thank you, Luciano. Appreciate you joining us, brother. And yeah, I think I'm going to recommend we have a dealer stream. Nothing wrong with some dealers getting in here, mixing it in. We got another hand here going. It's going to play itself. Super Dave with pair of jacks. 10 again was defending. Simple bet, take it down. All right. Welcome, everyone. We got 31 people, 38 people watching. Welcome to Poker Nights in San Antonio, coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center where the HEB is. We're in the far corner, caddy corner of the HEB. Can't miss us. Poker Palace is open 24 hours. Check out all the news updates at sapokerpalace.com. Find us on Facebook, on Instagram, and any other social you may have. 210-549-4116. That's 549-4116. $10 an hour to play. The stream is another price that we will let you know once you sign up. Poker King, what's up? Say what? Poker King, I see you. And there's I hear you say what? Thank you for joining us. $10 an hour, full bar, staffed by lovely and experienced bartenders. We got Darla, we got Astrid, we got Ruby. We got beautiful bartenders who know how to sling them drinks. And we also have a couple of beautiful massage girls, therapists walking around, can ease the stress of grinding on the daily. So 21 Brook Hollow Avenue, can't miss us. We have daily cash games, pretty much any level, any bankroll, any game you want. 1-300 min, $5 bomb pots, 4-8 mix game, 1-1 fun games. So join us.
Tom Cruise wakes up with pocket jacks again on the button. That's crazy. And here on the flop, 4-bet Jesus did flop a flush draw queen high. It is a paired board, but it's a low paired board. I put it a bet. All right, so it was checked around. And now the board double pairs itself, which kind of just kills the jacks now, because now double paired board queen high actually takes it down. But what happened here? I think we had a misread. Oh, double paired with the jacks. Okay.
Thank you for joining us, Pork King. I appreciate it. Again, you have many options these days, many poker streams to watch, a choice to watch, and we appreciate you joining us, brother. Appreciate it. This is the inaugural live stream coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace. This is Poker Night San Antonio. My name is Ray Chorizo Time Martinez. You can call me Chorizo Time out on the streets with my partner Scrubs. His name is Chris. Don't know his last name. Don't care. All I know is his name is Scrubs. So welcome to the stream, everybody. I appreciate it.
Classified, sir.
Thank you, Poker King. I appreciate it, brother. Spread the word. Share it on everything. We're good. Angelica, I just saw you coming at us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for joining us. And Leslie, the African assassin. Go ahead, girl. I see you. Angelica, thank you so much for watching all the way from Pittsburgh, PA. Leslie, is that peanut butter and jelly? I don't know. Is it? I can't answer that. Whoa, we got 4-bet Jesus flopping quads here. Quad sixes, the devil. And on the bottom, looks like he's winning with ace high. Oh no, 10 hits with a 5, but I mean, what is he? Oh, he has to think his queen is good here. Yeah, 4-bet Jesus, that's correct. I mean, he flopped the world up top, so he's not going on anywhere. Where did the board go? Let's see. Yeah, 4-bet is going to bet his. Yeah, he's betting. He's throwing money in there. Scooper.
Oh, and he got re-raised.
Oh, and he got re-raised. What is? I don't see the board here. What is? 10 has.
Yeah, sixes. All 10 has is a 5. So
Yeah.
sixes are bigger than 5.
Oh yeah, Scoopy Dooper. 4-bet scoops. Shaggy SA Texas. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Yeah. 4-bet Jesus is scooping. Somebody give that man a horse shovel because he's scooping. Hell yeah. Like I said, man, these bomb pots, they're a big thing in San Antonio. I know they're a big thing in Texas. Not really catching on in Vegas. I was in Vegas a couple months ago. I was playing at a 2-5 table at Caesars. I mentioned bomb pots, and they looked at me like I had mentioned that I'd like dancing naked with cats. Poker King. Poker King says, again, this message is not endorsed by Chodi's Time Scrubs. Poker King says, you should call your show the Tank. Look at all those fish. I hear you, brother. That's funny. I appreciate it, Poker King. Keep those comments coming. I'm going to read them all. But like I was saying, man, these bomb pots need to catch on. And as part of our live stream schedule, we are showcasing a $5 bump pot stream on Saturdays, 6 to 11 p.m. 200 men, 1K max, match to stack. I mean, I think this is the only, they're going to be the only streaming a bump out table. What do you think, Scrubs? Oh, before we go there, we got a monster here. 4-bet Jesus waking up with kings. Yeah, no action. That's terrible. All right, he takes down the big blind. Wow. Yeah, I don't like when that happens. Anyways, I was saying $5 bump pot stream on Saturdays, 6 to 11. If you want to watch, join us. Also, if you want to play, sign up on Poker Atlas. Go into the club and put your name in manually up on the board. We're going to honor each and every one. Put your name up. Of course, it's first come, first served. If you're not there at the beginning of the stream when it's time to start, hey, your seat will be taken. So make sure you're there early. Sign up. Poker Atlas. Saturdays, 6 to 11 p.m. $5 bump pot stream. 200 men, 1K max. Match to stack. Looks like we got some players missing from the table. That happens sometimes during live streams. People could be going to the ATM. People could be taking bathroom breaks, but hey, got to keep the action going. Oh, that's where Richard went. Richard went to go get some food. That's why there's a refrigerator and microwave there. And it looks like it's tamale night. One thing Richard does, one thing Poker Palace does during the tournaments, or weekly tournaments, he buys food for the entire building, which is awesome. I saw him walk in with a plate of tamales. It is post Christmas, so I'm not surprised he has a plate of tamales. Looks like this is another hand. Scrubs is going to play itself. 4-bet, running good. Ace 10, flops a 10. Nobody else really anything. All right, so 4-bet Jesus is running well right now. Got to ride the wave sometimes. Beto coming in with his tamales. Looks like green chili sauce. It's quinceanera night at Poker Night in San Antonio. bunch of tamales.
So don't forget, guys, as Ray had told y'all about our streaming schedule, we do have our slow roll Sunday where you are encouraged to slow roll. So it's going to be pretty fun. If you watch the stream on Sunday, I'm going to do my best to make it fun. I'm going to enjoy it. I think it's going to be awesome. It is no cap. It is uncapped straddle. So straddle whatever you got. Straddle your cars if you want. Uncapped everything. So Sunday will be lively. We are making this stream quite often. We will be showing the stream, as you can tell by our schedules, very often. You're the best low route out there, Poker King. Prove it. It's all talk until you're on the table, sir. But I am not calling you out. I call nobody out. I challenge nobody. I'm actually hoping to retire from poker. That's why I'm trying out this live stream thing and see how that goes. But our stream will go till about 10 p.m. on this hand. Let's see here. Deuce 5 King. I don't see very much for anybody out there except the end with the gut shots. Hurricane, Jack 10 offsuit, Super Dave, Ace High. Of course, is going to fold that. So anybody puts a bet out there, I think that's who's going to take this one down. I don't know what 4-bet has as a second card. If it is a 10, then he just turned a 10. 8-10 happens to be my favorite hand. So maybe he did that. Let's see. Let's call, and look at there. So the 3 comes in. So again, Rivers, the old straight. So 4-bet did bet 15, got re-raised to 55, gets called off, and sees the bad news. That's always nice when you get rivered. I've been the party to that many times. As a matter of fact, probably like 2 or 3 days ago. Oh, all right, Poker King. See how it is. All right, Poker King. I guess I'm going to see you Sunday. Should we book your seat now?
Slow Roll Sunday presented by Scrubs. Chorizo time. It looks like Poker King is already going to reserve a seat. H 4-bet's hand. We only saw one card. He was showing an 8 of clubs. So yeah, Flu Shot says gut shot straight flush draw. Poker King is JT. Yeah, we don't know if he called with 8 high or not. We couldn't see his second card. And Leslie says it is peanut butter and jelly. Yep, PB and J. Who you talking about, Leslie? Who's peanut butter and jelly?
Richard, Pocket Kings.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Let's see how he plays his kings.
Richard King. Richard just called with kings? Is the reader right?
That's the worst.
Beto raised to 33, showing the 3 of clubs here. Jared called with ace 5 of hearts. 10 called with ace 7 off. Did Richard raise here? Yeah, now Richard raised to 80. He must know something we don't know. He knew he was going to get re-raised with a Beto to his left. And I don't know if Beto's going to call here. It's only showing the 3 of clubs. Looks like he did call. Here we go. We got big stack against aggro player. Can't see what Beto's second card is here. So
Rich does not have a spade.
Rich does not have a spade. He's leading out. Beto doesn't believe him. Calls 80. This is interesting.
Rich has 2 pairs.
Yeah. Richard has to make a substantial bet here. Yeah, with 3 spades showing, and Beto snaps. There you go, Beto, true to form, man. Oh, Leslie calling us peanut butter and jelly scrubs. Yes, it's peanut butter and jelly. The different. The question is, who's peanut butter and who's jelly?
I'm peanut butter.
No, I'm peanut butter. I ain't jelly.
You're creamy then. You're not crunchy.
Let's see. Yeah, flu shot kings are an ace magnet. I don't think Beto has an ace here, but I mean,
Maybe the spade.
yeah, a straight gets there. Yeah, Beto's dead. We don't know what Beto's second card is, but yeah, he just paid Richard off. $1,300 pot going Richard's way, and this is the kind of action you're going to see here. Poker Nights San Antonio, everybody. Again, thank you so much for joining us. But yeah, Richard stacking them green chips, man. Pocket Kings get paid. Didn't see what Beto folded. I know he was showing the three of clubs. Did see his second card. Yeah, H, whoever H is on the chat. The thing about this new table, if you see those spiral circles there on the felt, the cards have to go over that. So it's not really the player's responsibility. It's more on the dealer to make sure that the dealer deals the cards correctly over those RDIF readers. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm going to call it RDIF.
There's SETI. SETI's on the table.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity in the
I think
house.
he traveled playing poker.
Yeah. Coming in at seat 5, none other than Cedric Trevino, aka the Poker Traveler, quickly becoming San Antonio's superstar, if not already. He keeps in tradition with his name. He travels all over the country playing in major tournaments. And just in 2022 alone, by himself, over $300,000 in live cashes, to include a monster score, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 56th place or 86th place at the World Series of Poker main event. So, good dude, great ambassador for poker, but a great ambassador for San Antonio poker. I mean, this guy travels all over the place. You can find him on Facebook, on Instagram, YouTube, all over the place, man. Such a great ambassador for the game. And yep, everybody in the chat knows what's up. No introduction. Poker King, you know this. The game's about to change, bro. We got SETI in there. Yeah. No more limping is all I can say. Yeah. About to run this game. Go ahead, H.
Now, Tien has the best hand right here. He has Ace Jack suited. He did call the 258 that Holly had went all in for. Opening up the action was Poker Traveler, which made it 50 to start out the bets with, because he did sit down to King Queen offsuit. Now it's going to be up to him to call the 258. In this position, honestly, depending on the stack sizes of everybody else, I'm not sure if I would call the 258. He did make the call. Beto went ahead and shipped the rest of his stack all in for 350. So now, of course, Holly's already in for 258. Dan only has to call another $92, which kind of, I mean, I would have shipped it all in when it was on him, because now you're letting more people into the hand right now. So too many hands in the cookie jar. That's the problem with this one. So depending on the flop, and of course, we also need to know what Holly has. I don't know what her secondary card is. I just see a 6 right now, maybe another 6 for pocket sixes. I couldn't tell what she would go in for. We're going to go ahead and make the pot right first. And let's see how Traveler's luck is doing, sitting down at the table for his first hand. Let's see, Ray, which hand do you like? Which hand would you choose? I'll take the, of course, I'll say Ace Jack. Of course, what is that? Super Dave? Super Dave's out. Okay. So I would take the Ace Jack, of course. Yeah. King Queen can come up from behind. It can be very sneaky. Let's see. Which one would you take, Ray?
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Ace Jack suited. That's a solid pre-flop hand. And again, it all depends on the flop, and it misses everybody. But Beto with the gut shot here. Well, Hurricane is showing an H. 6, I mean.
Check. Holly has trip 6s, I bet you.
Yeah, this is a terrible run
Holly
out.
has pocket 6s.
Yeah, if Holly has pocket 6s, she's golden. Yeah. Ace Jack showing. Ace 7. What did Holly do? Oh, it looks like Ace Jack held. It looks like Holly folded.
Wow. Ace
Yeah.
high.
Yeah, Ace High wins.
Oh no, Holly's getting to stack.
Yeah.
So Holly took it down actually.
So,
Six. She had 6. Just
so I
got a
do.
6.
I would like to introduce somebody in the chat. Good friend of mine. I've known this guy damn near 15 years. We used to play in an old poker league back in the days when I first met him. JT, Mr. Poker King. Thank you for joining us, brother. JT, formerly of another club, another poker club. So glad you could join us, man. One of my good friends, one of my good poker buddies, as I mentioned. Never would have met this guy if it wasn't for poker, but longtime friend, longtime grinder. He's a PLO specialist. If you ever want to test to see how good you are playing PLO or any kind of multiple card game, you come play with JT. JT will let you know what's up. JT's pretty much the bar when it comes to PLO. This guy's a beast. He can read everything and everyone when it comes to PLO. So thank you so much for joining us, JT, Mr. Poker King, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, JT, I heard you're pretty good at golf too. So we got to see how good you are at that too. We can put some money on that one. But I'll let you win, JT, because I like you. I like you. So let's see. We are in another $5 bomb pot. First board, all clubs. Second board, 2 clubs there. So somebody with a club would be in the lead. Let's see what everybody's cards read as. JT, let's go. All right, set us up. All right, Richard, no clubs. King, Queen, 7, 5. Let's see what everybody else has. Traveler, no clubs either. Trying to look for somebody with clubs. I do see. Oh, there you go. Tien has a king high flush on the top board. King 6. Yeah, the final table will be streamed tonight. Those that are looking for that, we will stream that one. I believe that stream will start about midnight. All right, let's see. 10 Jack Queen. Ace King. So Tien has the nut straight on the bottom board and the second nut flush for the top board right now, from what I see, which is a damn good hand.
He needs to be potting this.
So yes, with this right now on the turn right now, you need to pot at this point. No more letting people in. Now people need to pay to play for the rest of this because people are going to try catching up. Like 4-bet Jesus did flop a set, so he's looking to pair the board. Then of course he'll take the bottom board. Right now, it looks like Tien has the top locked up for now because the top board is not paired up. So let's see. It is on Mr. Cruz. Let's see. He has pocket 9s, ace. All right. He does make the fold. Good fold. Let's see. Traveler. Good fold. Good fold. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. He scoops the pot. Scoop on that one. No callers on his bet. It looks like he had bet 200. He did bet pot. So he did take the board down, which is good. Good hand. So you can see our winnings right now. 4-bet Jesus is up $400. Throwing the party is going to be Beto Bex down 1.2. Now, VPIPs, we will pull up the VPIPs shortly here so we can see where we're standing with those. Looks like Richard's getting his little massage on.
Speaking of massage, as you can see, Richard, owner of San Antonio Poker Palace, getting the intense muscles worked on. Yeah, man, Poker Palace, not only these massage girls, but also a full bar. Great little room here in North Central San Antonio. I don't recognize that massage girl. I think she's new, but we have others. Usually have about 2 walking the floor.
Hear me?
So let's see. We got Ace Jack, Jared with a monster here. He just joined the table. So welcome to Jared. And everybody else is yeah, just pretty much protecting their limps. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get any action here unless 4-Bet Jesus wants to mix it up. Which he did. See the flop.
Oh, flop the world.
Yeah,
It's
Jared just flopping the absolute nizzles. Yeah. Way to go, brother.
This is where you're supposed to check.
Yeah, he better check here. You're supposed to check here. Give your opponent a chance to dunk off some chips.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, now. Oh. And yeah, and Jared checks again. Giving him a chance.
Quad or high hand.
Wow.
Looks like high hand.
Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Jared, welcome to the stream. I think Jared won the minimum here. I mean, he really couldn't do anything with that run out. And then with 4 bits, the hand here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. But again, like we always say, you can't win if you don't play. So if you want to join the stream, go to sapokerpalace.com. Find Poker Palace on Poker Atlas. We have the streams listed. You can sign up, or Instagram as well. You can't win if you don't play. Poker Nights in San Antonio, the new stream in San Antonio, the newest stream in Texas. This is the inaugural show. Thank you everybody for joining us. Really appreciate the 31 people watching. We've been streaming for 87 minutes now. Thank you so much for the support. I will keep saying this until I'm blue in the face, which I hope is never. You have many options to watch poker on a Tuesday night. Thank you so much for joining us, for picking us. I really appreciate it. Scrubs really appreciates it. As you can see, we got some action here. We got the Poker Traveler joining the table. So glad to have him here. Again, if y'all don't know who that is, you need to get out from under your rock. One of the best ambassadors in San Antonio for San Antonio Poker. Lives up to his name, always traveling all over the country, playing in major tournaments, sponsored by Poker Bros. Just doing great things, man. I'm so glad to see a local San Antonio player doing big things. As I mentioned, 2022 alone, Cedric, the Poker Traveler, well over 300,000 in live tournament winnings. As we see another quad hands, if this graphic is correct, we got 10 turning quad eights. What's up with quads?
That is crazy. The quad eights, just to remind you, Poker Palace does offer a daily high hand too. So if your hand holds up, as his just did. All right, 4-Bet up 318. Beto's still down 1.2. Richard's holding his own. He's only down $55. Yen has now come back. Now he's down to $17. So as far as that high hand, just to let you know, our daily one, it's $500 that is paid daily to the best high hand, with both whole cards playing between 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. So in the day, if you hit the hand right now, as long as it holds up till 7 a.m., you're paid $500. Hopefully we do see the 100K bad beat hit on this stream. I think on this stream, my strongest players, I do like Poker Traveler. He's one of my good friends. I do like watching him on stream. I do follow him on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, of course. He is one of the strong players as well. I do like playing with him. He brings the action, which I do like. That's where that V pick comes in. On this one, Cruz gets pocket key. I don't know. Cruz has been getting pocket pairs left and right. Super Dave gets pocket aces. This one should be a good one. So Cruz has pocket king. Super Dave has pocket aces. And this is where I'm talking about. It's not that great if you're short stack because you're not going to win as much money. Right now, Super Dave, it shows he has about $110 behind. He raised it to $42. He only has 100 behind. Of course, Tom Cruise calls him. I'm surprised all the money didn't get in right now. I would have thought the money would have got in right now because you want to isolate your players. You don't want to let too many people in. Like Travelers in there with 8-9 offsuit, and 4-bet Jesus with Jack 10 off. So let's see what the flop comes. So 2 diamonds, 3 2 5s. So of course Super Dave and Mr. Cruz, they both have two pair. Aces are in the lead. Super Dave does have the ace of diamonds, but Tom Cruise has the king of diamonds too. So Dave went ahead and went all in for his last 100.
Yeah, I don't understand the no bet.
I'm probably not just going to call. I'm going to go all in just like he did right now. Tom Cruise did the right thing in the wrong time, at the wrong time, of course. But he went ahead and isolated. He went all in to get everybody outside of the hand, which is good. So now you're hoping that the king is the only thing he can hit right now. And I think it's only down to one king because one was already folded. Oh my God. Quads on the board, ace high. That the bad beat should be hit tonight. We need to get on this table. I think the bad beat will be hit tonight sometime. Oh my God. Super Dave right now. So the thing is, like I was saying, if Super Dave would have bought him for 500, I guarantee he would have doubled up right now off of Cruz, especially if he went all in pre-flop. Now, of course, you don't know what Cruz has, but Cruz is never folding pocket kings pre-flop. And that, of course, always depends on your stack sizes. Again, like I said, if Super Dave had 10,000 and Tom Cruise has 10,000, that's a different game at that point. At that point, pocket kings is a little bit easier to fold pre-flop. And I've done it. I have personally done it before because of the stack sizes. I'm not going to say it was the right fold, but I have done it before. So, yeah, I know no 3-bet from kings. That's just crazy. Like I said, isolation is the best thing. You don't want that many people in that pot. All right, so let's see. Again folds. Super Dave folds. Tom Cruise ace 7. It's only $20 to call. Maybe he could put in a small raise. He does raise it to 50. Richard calls the 50 with ace jack off. Richard is in the hijack. King 10, 4-bet does call as well. It's only 30 more to call. King 10 is also a sneaky hand that I like to play every now and then, especially suited. His is offsuit. So let's see what happens here. Queen deuce 6, rainbow. So on this board, nobody hits anything. Ace high right now. Richard is actually in the lead right now. So anything with an ace right now would be a good idea to put some type of lead bet out there. The king comes in, so puts 4-bet Jesus on the board, but that also gives a gut shot to Richard. Or not a gut shot, he just needs a 10. 4-bet wins the pot with his king high. It's hard to call there with ace jack because you're just counting on a 10 coming in, maybe an ace because you don't know where you're at. The other person could have ace queen or ace king. So it's hard to actually call there, hoping for a 10 only. Because you know if an ace does come in, you don't know how good you are, if you're good at all. So that was a good fold.
So Scrubs, I think since Poker Traveler is here on the live stream, really, really good to see him here. An honor to have him here on the inaugural Poker Night San Antonio stream. I think we should go ahead and give some little details to our viewers here about the big game on Friday night. We do have 8 players confirmed. Friday night, 6 p.m. The big game. $10, $25 no limit, 2K min buy-in, no max. And I will tell you that Richard, the owner who you see there in the getting a massage there, he'll be in. We know he has a good hefty bankroll. But also, I'm going to go in and let the stream know 2 other players that are confirmed for the Friday night big game. We got Big Daddy Chaz is going to be in the house. We all know Big Daddy Chaz, stream player extraordinaire and a heavy hitter boy. Chaz don't mess around. I just saw him on another stream recently, straddling for 250 and taking it down after a call or so. But yeah, we got Big Daddy Chaz in the house coming on Friday, and another heavy hitter. I have not played with this gentleman yet, Yushan. Scrubs, I know you've played with him, but Yushan and Big Daddy Chaz are joining us on Friday night, the big game, $10, $25 no limit, 2K min, no max. Please spread the word. It's going to be a heavy hitting game, man. I mean, it's nosebleeds. There's going to be thousands of dollars of money on the table, and the only action that can come out of Texas didn't come out of San Antonio, that type of game. So 10-25, no limit, 2K max. I mean, 2K min, no max whatsoever. Two confirmed players, Big Daddy Chaz and Yu-Chan. Boy, I'll be watching. I might be playing. I don't know. But yeah, heavy hitters coming on Friday, brother. Question from Flu Shot: do you have to be present to win the daily $500 high hand? No, you do not. You hit it, we mark it down, and it has to last till 7 a.m. So say you're playing, on a weekday night, say Wednesday night, about 10 p.m., you hit a high hand, it goes up on the board, and as long as nobody beats it at 7 a.m., then you win. The money gets paid out to you whenever you come in again. So no waiting. Obviously, we don't expect you all to be playing until 7 a.m. It'd be nice, but once you hit the high hand, it's yours unless it gets beat again. So 7 a.m. is the cut time, and then 7:01 is when the new period starts, and we start looking for the new high hand. So a good question. No, you do not have to be present. Got you, Ted. Shared the link on Facebook. Great video. Thank you, Ted. Appreciate it, man. This is an inaugural live stream here. Thank you all for joining us. We got, let's see, 31 watching. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button. Little thumb. I always forget to like videos myself, scrubs, but hey, I'll start doing it. Go ahead and subscribe to Poker Night San Antonio. Find us on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. And hit the like button. We'd appreciate it. We got another missing card here. Oh, look at that live board. That board's all over the place. Yeah, that hand just played itself. I mean, what are you going to do with that board? So you were watching Poker Night in San Antonio, coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center where the HEB is, 281 in Brook Hollow. The club is catty corner to HEB, open 24 hours. Find all the info you need at sapokerpalace.com. You can also reach us at 210-549-4166. Hourly cash games at $10 an hour. One of the best deals in San Antonio. And we have a full bar. Lovely and experienced bartenders. Beautiful massage therapists to massage your losing stress away. Daily cash games, 1-3, 100 min, 1K max, or match the stack. We can also get a $5 bomb pot table. Those are very, very popular. 200 min, 1K max, match the stack. That runs daily. As soon as we get enough interest, we get in there. There's also on Mondays and Saturdays, Poker Palace offers a 4-8 mix game, 60 min, no max. Pretty much dealer preference, dealer's choice. And then I like this. I don't think any other room offers this, but a 1-1 fun game that Richard hosts. Richard being the owner, right there in the maroon Poker Palace jacket with about 2,000 in front of him. He offers a 1-1 fun game, which I think is a great idea. It's 50 min, 150 max, Fridays at 7 p.m. You play a round of 1-1 hold'em and a round of $2 bomb pots. So for those newer players or players who don't want to risk a lot of their bankroll, or if it's post holidays, don't have a lot of bankroll, come in on Fridays at 7, man. Jump in the 1-1 fun game. 50 min, 150 max, just splash around in some pots, make a little bit of money. So definitely great game for some of you beginners, or again, if you're limited on a bankroll. Hey, Scrubs, go ahead and let them know about the tournament schedule we have here.
Yeah, sure. So don't forget, we do have our tournaments. $35,000 every week we're giving away. Well, working for it anyways. Tuesdays and Thursdays starting at 6:30 for our 10K guarantees. Only $150 buy-in. That does include your seat rental. Late registration usually until 9:30. Wednesdays are our 5K, and our Saturdays is our 5K. Both start around 6 p.m. On Wednesday, $30 seat fee is included, $20 rebuys. Saturdays, we do have a 5K freeze out. It's our super freeze out. So it's $180 buy in. You do start with 100K. And then our Sunday Fun Day starts at 6 p.m. for our 5K guaranteed. It's only a $40 buy in. So it's very reasonably priced for anybody that wants to try their luck with some tournaments. Because it's only $40, and then it's only $40 or $80 rebuys after that for our tournaments, which is it's a very good incentive. It's very good. It's a very good buy for you guys.
Yeah, and I've played in the Tuesday and Thursday 10K guaranteed tournaments, man. It's a great value. You really can't beat that. 10K, usually no overlay. Money gets paid out. Usually first place is anywhere between 3,000 to 3,400, so not bad for $150 buy-in, man. You can't beat that. Let's see, coming over to the action here, we got another double board bomb pot. The top board is action packed. I don't see anybody with spades. Let's see. Tom Cruise, yeah. Tom Cruise has Broadway up top. At the bottom,
there's a flush.
Richard has 4 pair. When do you ever see that? Richard pair all his cards.
Jared's looking for that straight flush.
Oh yeah.
It's a 5 of hearts.
Wow, this is a great action board here. And everybody's in there. That flop got a little bit of everybody.
5 of hearts.
Yeah, let's see 5 of hearts. I didn't see 5 of hearts in any other card, so.
Nope, but flush is still good.
What is?
Jared.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Jared has the 8 high flush there. Super Dave, good old Super Dave. He has 3-5. He has a little straight there, but yeah.
Oh, Super Dave has a nut flush on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. My bad, Super Dave. I was about to call your little straight nothing, but yeah, Super Dave has the nizzles on the bottom.
That's 150.
And Holly, yeah, Holly's gonna have to defend that Broadway she has up top, but yeah, she had to let it go. That's tough, man. Super Dave takes it down with his nuts. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't see Super Dave talking a lot. He's usually at the poker table talking a lot, but I think he's concentrating. As you see that little blue disc, that's our bomb pot button. Anytime the bomb pot and the dealer button match up, we run a double board PLO bomb pot. As I mentioned, bomb pots are big in San Antonio. They're big in Texas. Not really too big anywhere out of the country. I was in Vegas a couple months ago and playing at the Caesars poker room. I mentioned bomb pots, and they looked at me like I'd like taking baths with cats or something. They weren't having it. So definitely a San Antonio thing. And it's part of our live stream schedule on Fridays. Oh, I'm sorry. On Saturdays, 6 to 11 p.m., $5 bomb pot stream. We'll be streaming what you just saw. Every hand is going to be a $5 bomb pot. So 200 min, 1K max or match the stack. So if you like bomb pots, you want to see the live stream, come on in. And just to let you know, some of the promotions at San Antonio Poker Palace. We have free poker every day, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. with valid membership. So if you're one of those graveyard shifters or an early bird, come on in, 7 a.m. to 12. You play for free. Ladies, we love the ladies, scrubs. We love the ladies. So the ladies play free every Saturday, all day. Just play your daily fee. I think which is just $5 with a valid membership. And ladies, you get to play free all day Saturday. Football season is almost over, but we do have football free play Sunday. Wear your team jersey between 12 noon and 12 a.m. for those 12 hours. And any amount of time you play while you're wearing your jersey, you get a credit on your time account. So you earn free time by just wearing your jersey. We do have a lot of Cowboys fans in Poker Palace rank, so be careful if you wear anybody else. All right, let's go over to the.
So I see Jared here with the straight. It's going to be hard. And then the diamond did come in for Tom Cruise, so he does have a diamond draw and an open-ended straight draw. Cruz does miss. Jared does have the straight, so he will take this down. Let's see if Cruz wants to take a shot at the pot, because he can take a shot. Did check, now he folds. Jared did win with his straight. So, yeah, you could have taken a shot there, but of course, how much would it cost to actually put somebody off of the hand, to push them off of their straight? Yeah, he doesn't have enough chips to even push him off. So, as you can see here, our winnings: 4Bet Jesus up 375. Hurricane Holly is down 443. She did take the place of one of our players, so she's actually throwing the party right now for us. Again, thank y'all very much for checking us out on our live stream here, our show here with Chorizo Time Scrubs. As you can see, we will be bringing the action very frequently every day. We will probably be doing quite a bit many streams. If you actually count out the streams, it's more than 10 streams per week, so it's quite a bit. You will hear us on here. You will also see us on the tables playing, mixing it up. So if you do want to mix it up, get with us, get to our Instagrams, a message, or get on the list through Atlas. We do have a new player that has sit down next to Traveler on seat 7. I tell Super Dave to add on. You can tell him till you're blue in the face to add on. He never will. He'll just keep throwing his hundreds out. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. That's what he was doing to me 2 days ago. And he did get me, though. So, all right. So, let's see who this new player is. When they come back around, I'll see what his name is. Again, Ace King for 10. Ace King is one of those hands that I believe is overrated to a lot of players. It's overplayed by a lot of amateur players. If it's played right, though, it can make you a lot of money. If it's played wrong or inconsistent, it can cost you a lot. I know I've lost a lot of money with Ace King, but I have won. I'm going to say I've lost more than I've won with Ace King. Ace King is not my favorite hand. It's just like jacks to me. So just like on this board, 10 queen. So the Ace King, you need a jack just to hit. Right now, Richard he's open-ended with his Jack 9. And Super Dave with his Ace 9. I don't even know if Tom's not in there. Yeah, I didn't think so. Richard is in there, so he's up against the Ace King. Beak. And Richard hit the turn with his straight. So let's see how he's going to do this.
Misread.
It's a misread? Oh, it was a misread on that one. So, in that case, Richard has blanked and missed. Ace King High does take it down.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you, Scrubs. Ace King, it's a good raising hand. It's not a good calling hand. I love Ace King. It's a good power hand. I think 10 didn't play it correctly there. He just limped in for $6. I'm not sure about that play. I can't myself. I can't limp in with Ace King. So it's just the way you play. You know, the way you feel about it, the way I feel about it. I think Ace King is a power hand. And Sean in the chat, tell Super Dave to add on. I know, bro. Anybody know Dave's number? We need to have him add on. 100 at a time, which is good Super Dave action there. So, but yeah, 10. I mean, he won with Ace High, but still, I can't limp in with Ace King. All right, what we got here? 4Bet Jesus with Ace 5 suited. Makes it. He called 20. 9. Yeah, I like Queen 9 too. Queen 9 suited.
I'll take the Queen. You want the Ace 5?
Yeah, I'll take Ace 5. Scrub's going to take Queen 9.
All right.
Let's see the board here.
We'll
Like
do a Topo Chico bet.
yeah, Topo Chico bet. Looks like everybody's coming in here. Poker Traveler is 6-3 off. Playing the odds here. Richard with 3-4.
Queen 9 in the lead.
And Queen 9 flops. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Bink. Little min bet, $15 to $80 here, and he's gonna take this down. Nobody has anything.
All right, yo, man, Topo Chico.
I don't even know what Topo Chico is. Uh-oh, we have a celebrity in the house, in the chat room. Steel Shin 1. I know who that is. That's my younger brother, Randy. What's up, brother? Thank you for the support. I see you. I feel you, bro. Inaugural live stream here. Steel Shin. Steel Shin is his nickname. He used to be an MMA fighter. He's retired now. What up? What up, brother? Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate the support. Steel Shin, my brother Randy there, he drank milk as a baby, a lot of milk as a baby. So his bones are literally like made of 100% granite calcium. So this dude will never break a bone ever in his life. So glad to see you, brother. Y'all get over Randy. Steel Shin 1. Thank you for joining me, man. Let's see. Got the action coming around. Tien folding his hand. Oh, here we come, Super Dave. Super Dave again with Ace Jack suited, and he just limps. I don't know about that. Do you raise there, Scrubs? I raise with in the low jack. I raise with Ace Jack. Yeah, isolation for sure. Shadow Lux Raid. Thank you, JD. That's my other brother. What's up, JD? Thank you for joining us. JD is the gamer extraordinaire, Yu-Gi-Oh expert, Pokemon expert, Magic the Gathering expert. My man is traveling all over the country playing in those kind of tournaments. So different kind of guard game, but still.
Tom Cruise flops nuts.
And here we go. Tom Cruise flopping the absolute nuts. Oh, Jared's going to stay in there because he has a gut shot here.
What do you think Traveler will do if it's 6 hits?
Oh, that's going to be sick too.
Oh,
Yeah. Traveler knows he's dead. That's one thing about Poker Traveler, man. He knows where he's at all the time. Oh no, Jared is open ended here. Let's see what kind of card comes on the river.
Hopefully not an 8 or a king.
Yeah, king or an 8 comes. Jared is wamboozled here.
Or he does need a jack. So jack is all he needs.
Yeah.
Jack will.
And he's getting in there. Looks like Tom Cruise. What he did? Oh no,
Jared bet.
Yeah, Jared bet. Yeah. That's where we say bye-bye.
Oh, Chris called.
Yeah. Jared was throwing in with his jack. That's strictly just a semi bluff here. I mean, he had two pair of jacks and 9s.
And the 6 hit on the river. Look at that.
Yeah.
Traveler would have floated.
Yeah.
God,
that's so sick. And Jared, no, Tom Cruise taking down $1,100 pot. Yeah, H on the chat. Bye-bye, Jared. Yeah, nothing you can do there. I mean, there was an aggressive play by Jared with his 2 pair. I mean, he was just trying to push JT out or John Cruz out. I mean, really can't put him on a boat there at all. So it was just one of those aggressive moves, and it didn't work out. And Tom Cruise is the benefactor here, scooping a well over $1,000 pot. So good job, Tom Cruise. And with that, puts Tom Cruise over the 1.3K mark. He's up about $380. So that's the name of the game, man. It's all about the cards, and all about the chips, and all about the poker. You can't win if you can't play. Thank you for our new watchers. We got 34 people watching now. Poker Night in San Antonio coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center. Brook Hollow 281. It's in the same shopping center as HEB, Caddy Corner. Flu shot. I don't know what Tien's eating. You're saying he's eating fried rice.
I think he's eating gold. because he's like running like a god right now.
I know, right? So Scrubs mentioned before, if you notice that green light right in front of each player, that's a part of the one of the features of this new table that Richard brought in. Pretty much state of the art, man. And we haven't mentioned it yet, Scrubs, but I'm going to go and mention it. RF Poker out of Austin, Texas. Uh, that company and the gentleman, I don't remember his name, he put everything together for this live stream. Richard called him. Old boy came down, took care of everything, created the table, and as you can see, that little green light in front of below each player's hands, just basically telling or showing us who's next in the action. It keeps the game going. It keeps a good solid flow. So just state of the art table. The cameras are working fine. I mean, the location is great. So if you want to play on the live stream, man, come on out and join us. As Scrubs mentioned, not only are we going to be commentating, we're also going to be flipping chips in there too. So we already got our schedule locked in. We're going to be playing some cards as we have a flush versus flush here. Hurricane Holly with a 10 of diamonds, Super Dave with a queen of diamonds. And yeah, unfortunately for Holly, this ain't going to go too well. Let's see what Super Dave does here. If he just called. Yeah, he just called. I don't know. Scrubs, do you raise there? I raise there.
Yeah, I probably put in a small raise.
Yeah. Dave is going to take this down. Flush over flush. Standard. Hurricane Holly is down 487. Jared is down 300. Poker Traveler is down 200, but that won't take long. Richard is only down 81. 10 is out. Or no, 10 is even, 640. And the rest of the table is stacking chips. So that's right, Shaggy. 10 probably got something from Pacific Moon across the shopping center. Got several restaurants and HEB here by Poker Palace. Can always find something to eat around here. One of our waitresses can go and get food for you, and also Uber Eats works. Poker Night San Antonio coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace. Open 24 hours. Get all the info you need, schedules, tournament schedules, live stream schedule, sapokerpalace.com. Give us a call, 210-549-4116, 549-4116. I'm Ray Chorizo Time Martinez, joined by my partner in crime on the tables, Chris Scrubs. I don't know his last name. Don't care. So, for those of you that want to play with myself and Scrubs, join us. Slow Roll Sunday, presented by Scrubs and Chorizo Time. Sundays at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going to be a 5-5 no limit, 500 minimum, no max buy-in, uncapped straddle, uncapped everything. It's the kind of game we love to play. We don't like rules. We don't like caps. I like to straddle big. He likes to straddle big. So it's our perfect game. I really appreciate Richard letting us kind of present and host this game on Sundays. Again, 6 p.m., 5-5 no limit, 500 men, no max. Bring some money because you're going to need it because we're going to get in there. What we got going on the table, Scrubs? What is this? Let's see.
I got 4-bet here with pocket fours against Holly's ace 10 off. Holly is down to probably her last 100 here. So with the pocket fours, ooh, my goodness, ace 10. So 10, Holly is in the lead. So that must be a misread here because Holly has way more than 100 behind her there. So I'm thinking Holly has close to 1.5 maybe. So Holly, 2-pair, which also brings in a straight. So, of course, right here, if Matt wants to bet, which he doesn't, he could have represented a straight. Holly does take this one down with 2 pairs. In order for Holly to get out of the hole, she'll probably have to put some more bets in there. So, actually, she has more like 6 from what I can see, maybe 650. So again, like Ray was saying, we do appreciate you coming with us on our stream here. Our homey vibe here with our fridge in the background. We love it because I told him it looks like a home game atmosphere, which is freaking awesome. This is totally different than any other stream. Have you ever seen a stream with the fridge in the background? Probably not. So also with our walls, where our brick walls looking like we're also playing in an alleyway. So I think it's original. It's freaking awesome, which I love. Uh, I like the originality of it. It brings more originality to San Antonio, which is pretty cool. Super Dave here. Look at him with King Jack, and he just smooth calls with King Jack. King Jack suited. King Jack suited. I got to put in a small raise. Again, not trying to isolate. I want players in the pot, but I don't want the whole table in the pot. So with King Jack, he should have raised it maybe $20 because look at Hurricane Holly here with pocket tens. It was raised to 16. Holly calls with her pocket tens.
I
Now, with
raised with
pocket
pocket
tens,
tens.
I would have re-raised because any pocket pair on a 8-player table, 9 players, you want to try to isolate that action. You don't want to let other people in like Richard with his 5-7 or Fred with his ace off 9. Speaking of ace 9, look what flops ace 9. So Holly gets out flopped. Dave is, oh, well, he's looking for that 10. Is that 2 clubs? Dave does have 2 clubs, so he does have the flush draw. Fred does have the ace of clubs, though, so he does have the nut flush backdoor draw, so if he's in. Richard does wisely get out of the hand. Let's see what we'll turn here. 8. So 8, 9. So if somebody has 10 jack there, they got there. So on this part with Dave, I would probably check, honestly, to see what the action's going to happen behind me. Fred over here puts in a bet of $55. I have to call with my king jack suited. Holly's pocket tens. If I'm Holly, of course, I'm just mucking those right away. I can't beat any aces, any queens, any two. If there's 2 pairs that could beat me, there's sets that could beat. There's a lot of draws out there that I've gotten there. That waitress, that's actually Astrid. Just to let y'all know, that's how our waitress is tonight. So let's see what Holly is gonna do. Holly could create something. She could actually turn something up, but even if she went all in right now, Fred is going to call with his 2 pairs. All right, so let's see. Let's see what happens on this river. Super Dave just has 55 he's supposed to call, and he just smooth calls, which I would do. That's nothing wrong with that. Other people may have raised there, and that's fine. And that pairs up our board. So, of course, ace 9 Fred does get boats up there on the river. So Super Dave saved some money. He didn't raise, so he didn't lose very much. He smartly checks. Fred, I would put in a big bet right now. Because if somebody does have 10 jack, they're gonna call me. If somebody else has 2 pair like ace queen, they're gonna call me. If somebody flopped a set of ace, well, no, flopped a set of aces, they beat me. But there's a lot of hands out there that could beat me, but not too many. So with Fred making a bet out there, $115, it's not a bad bet for the size of the pot. The pot was about $200, a little over 200, so he bet about half pot. Not a bad bet. Dave, he's gonna get out of there. Let's get some camera time for a little bit. Let him get his camera time. Just a little bit of Hollywood. Look at the pot, look down, look at the pot, look down, and then fold. Smartly. What is he doing? He's grabbing his chips. Now, unless I have some misread on this computer, I don't see anything out there. It's completely missed. So, yeah, he is going to go ahead and muck. He's grabbing him in the muck fashion and throws it away. Good job. All right, that was a very good hand there for Fred. Fred is the newest player that just sat down seat 7. We don't have any bios on many of the players except the ones that we personally know. So I don't know who Fred is. I don't recognize him. But pretty solid on this play right now, betting the right amount at the right times, which I do like.
And Steel Shin 1 asking, what was that waitress name? That was not a waitress. That's actually one of our bartenders there, brother. Her name is Astrid. One of the many lovely bartenders, lovely and experienced bartenders that we have working. She's part of the dynamic trio with herself, with another bartender, good friend of ours, Darla, another bartender, good friend of ours, Ruby. So they make up the Titanic trio here. Oh, and Crystal. We also have Crystal who joins the bar lineup from time to time. But yeah, man, Randy, you don't have to be playing poker to come in. Just come in and have a couple beers with me anytime you want, brother. You too, JD. That goes to everyone, man. We got a full bar here. Um, so y'all come on in, join us. Let us know when you're going to be here, man. Scrubs and I will buy you a round of ice water. Oh, and also while the action's going on here, uh, we have some signature drinks. Richard has allowed us very graciously to have Shaggy. That's a good question. Does the bar open at 7 a.m.? Probably not. I don't think so. I think it opens at noon. I'll double check that for you. But you come in and have one of our signature drinks. We have the chorizo time, which is my signature drink offered here at Poker Palace. It is Tito's and Sprite with a chili rim and a splash of lime and a shot of pickle juice. Yes, that is the chorizo time drink. Order the chorizo time, and you will get it. And I will have one with you. Tito's and Sprite with a chili rim, splash of lime, and with a little shot of pickle juice on the side. Scrubs, tell us about your Scrubs water.
So I have the Scrubs water, which is freaking awesome. It is also Tito's with Topo Chico. Topo Chico is mineral water for those that don't know. But if you live in San Antonio, you have to know what Topo Chico is, right? I don't know how he doesn't know what Topo Chico is. Yeah. But Topo Chico, and it has to be the Topo Chico with lime, with some lime juice and 2 cherries, but not the fake cherries. It's the real cherries. It's freaking awesome. Come out, try it out. If you don't think it sounds good, trust me, try it out, and I guarantee you'll like it. I'm not going to say, oh, your money back, because everybody's going to try to get their money, especially if they get cracked on the tables. They're going to be asking me for refunds. Who said Topo Chico gross? Oh, that's chorizo, of course. Topo Chico is freaking awesome. Anybody else out there love Topo Chico? I hope so. Can I get some votes for there? Hit the like button if you do like Topo Chico. If you don't like Topo Chico, hit the like button anyways.
All right, let's get back to the table action here. There's lovely Astrid walking around, serving drinks. All right, Poker Traveler here with Queen 6 suited. He raised it to 25. 4-bet Jesus. Dealer extraordinaire. He called with 7-8 off. Super Dave calls with an ace of clubs. And as I mentioned, these tables are very, very touchy. Got to make sure if any of y'all are going to join us uh, on the stream, make sure you scan your cards. Also, the dealers know to throw them in a specific direction in order to get them scanned. But the flop is 7 King Jack with 2 hearts. Poker Traveler, he bet 50 on his flush draw. Raise a Topo Chico. The strat is talking trash, bro. I love it. Roland Martinez, puro pinche chorizo time. Hey, man, I got my whole family watching, bro. That's my other brother. I got 3 brothers on the stream. Who else could say that? Roland, Randy, and JD, thank you for joining me, brother, man. I appreciate it. Love you guys. It's good to see y'all this weekend. Thank you for joining me here, showing a little bit of support. Y'all know my poker hustle. Always doing something in poker.
2 pairs against the flush draw.
Yeah, this is going to be a nasty hand, man. And I know Poker Traveler, he's going to keep defending and keep betting his flush draw.
It's raised. Oh.
Yeah.
4-bet has it.
Yeah, it's going to check through. And 4-bet Jesus taking it down.
He's up $837.
Yep. 4-bet Jesus winning $837 or up $837. Like I always say, can't win if you don't play. Got you still, Shin. Thank you, Roland. Sounds good. Looks good. Thank you. We got Avery. Hey, Avery is joining us, man. What's up, Avery? That's one of our waitress and chip runners, door greeters, Avery Escamilla. Thank you so much for joining, Avery. Really appreciate it. Miss you, girl. See you soon. Let's see. Breaking the action. You're watching Poker Nights in San Antonio, coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center, open 24 hours. Find out all the details on sapokerpalace.com, 210-549-4166. I'm telling you, man, I got this down. I've been practicing. I got my KMOL TV voice. Live cash games, weekly and daily tournaments, $10 an hour. We got a full bar, experienced bartenders, beautiful massage therapist. Any of you don't play poker, come in and have a drink with us, man. The bar is always open. Sean Dunn has confirmed that it does open at 7 a.m. So for you early morning risers, you want to come have a drink with us, join us.
Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, we got 37 people watching and only 13 likes. Let's go and get that up to 20 at least, if y'all don't mind. Hit the like button for us. Helps out the channel, helps out Poker Palace.
Get it up to 100 and Chorizo will play Friday's game.
Yeah, we can't do 100 because there's only 36 people watching. Now it's 34 people watching.
They hit it 3 times.
Yeah.
Hey, 14,
15. 15 likes. Thank you for joining us, Avery. I appreciate it. Oh, we got another double board bomb pot here. The famous double board bomb pots. Let's see. Nine Jack Deuce on the top with 2 spades. 2-3 Queen on the bottom with 2 hearts.
Fred flops a set.
Hurricane Holly flops a set of queens. You said Fred flopped a set of nines. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna go chop chop. Let's see. Anybody have 2 spades here? Oh, Holly also has 2 spades for the top board. Oh, but Poker Traveler has the nut spade draw. Oh no, yeah, he's the second nut spade draw on top. King 8 of spades in his hand. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting turn here. And just to let you know, the graphics are wrong. Holly does not have $54 only in her stack. She has way more than that. We'll let HQ update that. And here comes the turn. Oh, Fred also has a set of nines. Yeah, this is going to be a sick turn. Watch.
Blank.
Okay. 10 hits the second nut flush on the bottom.
But it pairs up the board. So.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it pairs up the board, so that might slow him down.
Holly voted up down there.
Holly's going to bet her boat. She potted it 180. 10 thinks, unfortunately, 10 thinks his second nut flush is good. So he called. See what Fred does. He has to think his set of nines is good up there. He might repot this. Yeah, I think 180. Yeah, he's calling. That's a good call there. And the rivers might change everything here. And Holly hits her flush up top. And just improves on the bottom. Yeah, good move by Holly. I mean, this is a scooper. I don't think 10 has a choice here. It's either shove it or fold. And now it's up to Fred to decide whether or not he thinks his set is good. 3 spades on the board. Yeah, it looks like he's laying it down. Anytime a player picks up his cards and looks at them like that, indication of a fold. Yeah, it's a tough call here. He also has trip 3s on the bottom. I just noticed that.
That can't be good.
Yeah, they can't be good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Fred is he's in the meat grinder right now. I mean, he has to think at least one of those boards is his, and I think he made the call. Did he call?
Nope. Yep, he called and he loses.
Yeah. Man, he's gonna get scooped. Holly just hit the world there. So Holly's gonna take down a $1,700 pot. There you go. That's what we call chorizo time. Great pot for Holly there. She needed that. She hadn't been running too good on the stream so far, but and with this, look at that, Scrubs. She went from the bottom
Yeah, she's
of the
eating
earnings
coffee.
list to the very top. She's up 1,000. Good job, Holly. Good for you. There you go, man. The legendary bump pots, brother. Giveth and taketh away. VPIP, Tom Cruise up top with 36%. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's playing really well, man. Fred is in 9 hands. He's already over 37%. So, yeah. Voluntary put in pot, that's basically your aggression level for those of you that don't know. What VPIP is, we just need to measure how aggressive you're being. And as I mentioned earlier in the stream, if you fall below 10%, 5%, yeah, more than likely you're going to get asked to leave the stream or leave the table because you're not getting in there. You're not jumping in there. The whole point of jumping on the live stream is to splash chips around and get in there. Betty, thank you so much, man, for joining us. She says it sounds good. Thank you, thank you. Shadow Luxray, I know, what a play. Yeah. Holly Scoops. Thank you for joining us, Betty. Appreciate it. Surprisingly, Super Dave's almost 60% VPIP, man.
All right. Traveler, King, Queen off. Raises it 25, standard raise. And keep in mind, guys, I know we're playing a 1-3, but here at Poker Palace, we have had 1-3 games where the pot has gotten up to $13,000 to $15,000. So 1-3 game can run like a 2-5, 5-5, 5-10. So action is going to happen no matter what. Depends on the cards, depends on the players. So we do choose the right players to get on stream. If you do want to play on stream, please message us. Get on the Atlas. Message us on Instagram. 10 has pocket sixes. Jared at Jack 7, and Poker Traveler still has his King Queen high. Right now, the sixes are in the lead. There are 2 spades out there. Let's see. It's on Traveler. He did bet 40, which is a good bet. Yes, that's correct. So the spots do have scanners. So when the dealer throws out the cards, they throw them towards those little circles that are in front of the players, and they do scan the cards. Other streams, there are boxes right in front of the players that the players scan their cards onto. Ours are those little circles right there in the front. That is our RF readers. Like I said, the table is pretty freaking cool because, like, as you can see, the dealer button is right in front of seat 3, and his light is blue, showing that he is the dealer. So everybody else's lights will change colors depending on the action and whose action is it on. Like I said, the table keeps track of where we're going, who it's on. So it also helps the dealer to identify who's next in as far as rolling action. Hurricane Holly, she went from all the way from the bottom to the top. Now she's up 1.1, which is awesome. Traveler is actually the one throwing the party now, down 770. I'm sure he's got plenty of time to get that money back, and I pretty much can guarantee he's going to be in the green before the stream's end. As Ray was saying, come out and see us out here at Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. So come out, check us out. We do have our 100K bad beat, which is freaking awesome. We do have our daily high hands. We do have our other promotions, like our flush promotions. Those are paid. I mean, you can make $4,000 in an hour just on your flush promotion. So we have lots of promotions, which are awesome. Hurricane Holly has a queen. I don't know what her secondary card here. Jared has Ace Jack, Poker Traveler 8-9. I do like the 8-9 offsuit. Again, 8-9 is one of those that you're not going to see coming. All right, so let's see. It's on Holly to call. It's only $20 more to call. After winning that big pot, why not splash around a little bit? Again, I don't know what her other card is. I do like Queen 10. So she has Queen 9, Queen 10. Perfect play. Anything below that, I kind of stray away from, because then you really don't know where you're at with like Queen 7, Queen 6. All right, so Jack 8-5. Let's see, Ace Jack. Jared has Jack with an ace kicker. Traveler did hit his 8. So hopefully Jared puts in a bet to alleviate some of those other players from continuing on with their action. That should remove Tom Cruise from any action with his 3-6. Traveler hit his 8, so I don't think he's going to continue here unless he just wants to splash around and hopefully hit a second pair. Yeah, he folds. And depending on what Holly has, like I said, 10 queen, I continue. So up Queen 6. Yeah, Queen 6. So Jared went ahead and took that pot down. All right.
So Scrubs mentioned some of the promos we have here. We can come in and make some money. One of them is a Hold'em flush promo. If you win with a flush and all 4 suits where both hold cards play, you can win $4,000 instantly on the spot. That goes from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. If you win 4 hands each with each flush, 4 flushes in all 4 suits, and both hold cards play, you get 4K on the spot. Now, after that, 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. So for more of you late nighters, same thing. You hit a flush with all 4 suits, you get 2K instantly on the spot. No pay you later, no pay you on payday. You get 4K on the spot or 2K on the spot. And of course, we have the $100,000 bad beat jackpot, where if your aces full of kings or better get beat with all whole cards in play, you get $50,000 to the loser, $25,000 to the winner, and $25,000 to everyone playing No Limit Hold'em. And that is correct. Everyone in the room who is at a table playing No Limit Hold'em will win a share of 25K once the bad beat is hit. So you can't win if you don't play. So come on in, San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center. Join us to get your shot at winning the bad beat jackpot. All right, we got a little hand coming up here. A7 for Hurricane Holly. Poker Traveler raised it to 100 with King Jack. And here we go, man. On cue, SETI is starting to raise the stakes a little bit. A7 against King Jack. And Holly hits her 7. Looks like it's going to be a check around. Whoa, Traveler hits his K. Yeah, he's going to bet here. Pot size bet. Holly can't call here. But stranger things have happened. And I know she's played a lot with Poker Traveler, so I know they know each other's games very well. And Poker Traveler's going to take it down. Mm-hmm. We'll be coming at you, streaming this until about 10 p.m. So we got about another 35 minutes. Thank you so much for joining us. You chat guys and gals, thank you for checking in with us. Really appreciate it. I had some of my family join in. Thank you so much, brothers. I appreciate it. We got a new dealer, Jordan, a.k.a. J.O. He got mad at me for pronouncing it wrong, but Jordan with a solid man bun, a.k.a. Toby Bryant. That's an inside joke.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, Steven Seagal wannabe. Slinging the cards. We got 45 people watching. Thank you so much, each and every one of you 45 for joining us. Jo is one of the amazing dealers here at Poker Palace, San Antonio Poker Palace. A great group of professional staff. Everybody from the dealers to the floor managers to the waitresses to the bartenders. A great group of folks. As 10 wakes up with King 10 hearts, Richard is going to call with 10-7 suited. Fred, suited connectors. 4-bet Jesus is also suited. Wow, like everybody's suited in this hand. What's going on here? And 10 looks like he outflops everybody. Poker Traveler with the flush draw. Yeah, there's gonna be he's gonna bloat this pot. Looks like he called the 20.
Did he?
Yeah, he called 10's bet of $20. There we go. Wow, and 10 picks up even more outs. Poker Traveler lost some outs. Yeah, and Poker Traveler, yeah, this hand's gonna play itself. 10 checked.
Traveler can take it.
Yeah, but if you check the Poker Traveler on the river, man, he's betting. Doesn't matter what he has. He's playing the player right now. There you go. Aggression wins, man. That's SETI for you.
Representing a street.
Yeah, representing a straight. You don't check the SETI. He's going to take advantage.
Go ahead.
All right, while Jo deals out some more cards, let's talk about the live stream schedule. As mentioned, today is our brand new inaugural day one, night one, very first live stream on YouTube. Twitch is also going to be an option. But we do have streams every day, Tuesday nights as tonight, as well as Thursdays is going to be our 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. 1-3 no limit live stream, 100 men, 1K max or match the stack. Wednesdays, 5-5 PLO. We will be streaming a PLO game, 100 men, 1K max or match the stack. That's going to go from 6 to 10. And on Fridays, the big game at 6 p.m. $10, $25 no limit hold'em, 2K, $2,000 minimum buy-in, no max. We have some heavy hitters coming in for that stream. Make sure you check us out. Or if you want a seat at the big game, try your hand at joining the table with some of the biggest cash game players in San Antonio and the surrounding area. Join us on Fridays at 6 p.m. for the big game. 10-25 no limit. Saturday, I think we have the one and only $5 bomb pot table stream in San Antonio. It's $5 bomb pot stream, 200 men, 1K max or match the stack. Saturday at 6. I know bomb pots are really popular in San Antonio as Fred flops trip kings here. This hand is going to pretty much play itself. Jared is on a gut shot here. He needs a jack, but Fred is holding one of them. Yeah, this hand played itself. Fred flopping trips. And on Sundays, Sunday evenings, Slow Roll Sunday presented by yours truly, Chorizo Time, and my partner in crime, Scrubs. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going to be a 5-5 no limit hold'em game, 500 minimum buy-in, no max buy-in, uncapped straddle, uncapped everything. Scrubbers and I love gambling. We love throwing chips around. We don't like rules, so that's why we asked to have it uncapped, and that's what it is. If you want to straddle $300 on the button, then go ahead and straddle $300 on the button. We ain't gonna mind. 5-5 no limit, 500 men, no max. Slow roll Sunday. Slow rolls are encouraged. We had a couple people in the chat say they're really good at slow rolling, so come on down. Slow roll Sunday presented by Scrubs and Chorizo Time. We're gonna be slow rolling everybody's booty. CJ, I was getting ready to deal in the cards. Oh, looks like John Cruz is getting comfortable, taking off the jacket. TN with a 5-6 off. $10 button straddle for 4-bet Jesus. Super Dave with 9-5 suited. Looks like he called. Yep, because they're suited. Poker Trevor called with his ace high, ace due off. Four bet Jesus checks his straddle. So now we're going to a flop. Wow, these hold cards are all over the place. And of course, the 5 comes out. TN hits his 5. Super Dave hits his 5. And whoever bets first wins is the name of this pot. TN and Super Dave check their option. 2 pair on the board for both. Wow, now everybody has a boat. If the screen is right, yeah, they both have a boat. Let's see. And they checked it around. Yay, $40 pot. Thank you for joining us here at Poker Night in San Antonio. Coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located in the Brook Hollow Shopping Center. Open 24 hours, $10 an hour for cash play, full bar, lovely and experienced bartenders, beautiful massage girls. Scrubs is tired of hearing me say this. Poker Palace has a game for every one of your bank rolls, every one of your likings. 1-3 games, $5 bump pot tables, 4-8 mixed games, 1-1 fun games, where it's a $50 minimum buy-in, $150 max. For those of you that are short on a bankroll, come on in.
So just letting everybody know, commentating wise, we will have guest commentators coming on. So you will hear different voices. Usually me and Chorizo will be probably doing a Tuesday, Thursday, Friday games. We'll be commentating those, but you will hear the voices on those other days, especially for the tournament. So we will be live streaming, for instance, tonight's tournament at midnight. There will be other people commentating the tournaments. We'll primarily be doing the cash games, just to let you know. We're doing our best out here to bring you the best show that we can. So we are on here trying to bring you something different. That's the one thing that I did tell Chorizo is there's a lot of live streams out there, but we want to do something different. We want to be something where people will be laughing and people without too much of this cussing and too much of the ragging on nittiness of players. We want to bring you something different, something special, and I hope we're doing that tonight. So as we'll call it like Super Knit Sunday, Slow Roll Sunday. We can name it whatever y'all like. But hopefully we'll see y'all, of course, on Sunday when we do have our own show there. We do also, just to let you know, as far as our live stream schedule, we do have a schedule for our live stream for Monday, which is called the Lone Ace Poker Show. You will see that if you haven't seen it on Facebook or posted anywhere in Poker Palace. The live stream poker show or the Lone Ace Poker Show on Mondays is basically going to be a mix of like we'll have comedians on the show. We'll just have special guest appearances. And we do have some news that we'll bring to you probably either Thursday or Friday. I'm going to keep y'all on your toes. I'm not going to tell y'all anything. We have some special announcements to make. And we'll tell you basically maybe Thursday, Friday, some breaking news that we're going to hold for you guys. So hopefully y'all enjoy that. We're glad for the support. We do appreciate everybody staying on with us, and we're doing our best here to make it fun for you guys without too much of the chit chat. You guys are here to watch poker, so let's talk about some poker here. So right now, 4bet Jesus, pocket threes. Let's see who made the bet. So Tom Cruise, ace 9, made a bet of $120. Pretty dry board. 2 deuces and a 7 with 2 hearts. Super Dave does have the heart draw. He does call. So, of course, Dave is hoping for a heart or running straight cards. Ace comes out. It's going to keep Super Dave in there. So here comes an 8. Super Dave, of course, checks. Now, if Tom Cruise puts in a substantial bet, guaranteed, he does check. Gives a free card to Super Dave. But Dave still misses. So now it's just a bet game. Whoever bets wins. If they both check it down, well, we already know. We can see the kicker right there. So good. So Cruz is following up with his initial bet. He went ahead and made a bet of $200 now, which is a good bet. I mean, he made a bet pre-flop after the flop, so he's actually representing a good pair here. Dave cannot call here. So even if he had paired his threes, he cannot call here. He was chasing the flush. So it is upsetting. Very good bet, Cruz. Good representation. Followed it up with the final bet as far as the river card, which is awesome.
As we wait for the cards to get dealt out, let's talk about these tournaments we have here. $35,000 in weekly tournament guarantees. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. $35K in weekly tournament guarantees. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. We have our $10K guaranteed no limit hold'em 150 buy-in tournament. That includes your $25 seat fee. Late registration until 9:30. Wednesdays 6:30 p.m. 5K guaranteed no limit hold'em free roll. It's a free roll for you free rollers out there. $30 seat fee only. $20 rebuys, and that's Wednesday 6:30 p.m. For our free roll. Saturdays 6 p.m. 5K guaranteed no limit hold'em super freeze out. $100.80 buy-in with a $100,000 starting stack. This starts at 6 p.m. It's a new tournament that Richard is promoting. I'm a fan of the freeze out. You play with what you're given, which I really like. No rebuys, no add-ons. So that's my favorite type of tournament. So I'm definitely going to be jumping in there. And then on Sundays, we have our 6 p.m. 5K guaranteed no limit hold'em $40 buy-in. It includes your $20 seat fee, $40 and $80 rebuys. So definitely a tournament for every one of your bankrolls and every one of your liking. So come on in. 35K in weekly tournament guarantees. You really can't beat that. So let's see what we got going on over here. Good old $5 bomb pot. Let's see. 10 hits a jack on the top. Super Dave. Looks like he has Broadway draw on the bottom and a set of fives. Dave flops a set of fives on top. Make that a boat for Dave up top. So Dave right now, let's see, anybody have a jack? Oh, man, yeah. 10 has a jack, so he has trip jacks right now. And
Super Dave, king high flush on the bottom. Nut flush.
Wow, yeah. If all goes well, looks like Super Dave's going to be scooping this. He can make a lot of money here. Unfortunately, this, like you mentioned earlier, Scrubs, he only buys in for 100, 120 at a time. He doesn't have a lot of money behind, so he's really not going to get paid off a lot here.
Yeah, he's all in for $85.
Yeah, I mean,
He's not going to make much.
All in for $85 here. I mean, like y'all mentioned earlier in the stream, in the chat, yeah, let's go ahead and get Dave some money in there. But yeah, it looks like he's going to scoop this. Yeah, it's a scooper because 10 only has trip jacks on top. That's who he's playing for. He also has a flush on the bottom, but unfortunately, Dave has the nut flush on the bottom. So Dave's scooping. It'll be a tasty little $200 pot for Dave here.
And again, guys, with Dave buying in the way he buys in, again, I am not at all talking down on anybody that buys in $100, $200 every single time. I understand if you have 1, 2, maybe 3 bullets, but I know Super Dave here has at least 12 bullets. So that's the thing that it is. That's why I'm saying that. But again, if you're the type that, I mean, if you only have $100, $200 to play, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with you guys playing that. Just play it correctly. That's the thing. Everybody has their own way of playing, and the thing about Super Dave and a lot of these pots, he could have double, tripled up his bank allowance right now. That's the thing about it. It's knowing when to put your chips on the table, matching the stack. That's why matching the stack is such a good game, because you're able to match the biggest stack. It's easier, especially if you're below the stack average, just to throw in your chips whenever you feel like you get ace king and you only have $100 behind you. You're just going to toss it all in there for an all-in. And the problem is, of course, with the bigger stacks, they're going to call you all day long, and they're going to keep stacking you off over and over, where it's going to be harder for them to call you if you actually match their stack. So here on this hand, Poker Traveler has King Jack of Hearts. I like this hand. I really do. I like King Queen, King Jack of Hearts suited. There's so many ways to actually win with this hand. And again, Holly, we can only see one of her cards. Now, we're going to take a guess, me and Ray, what her second card is. I'm going to say it's King 10. For some reason, I feel like she has King 10 here. So if I was on the table and I only happened to see one of her cards and I wasn't in the hand, but I saw her, she had a King, I would think her other second card is a 10. So if I'm right, she's hit the top pair right now. What do you think she has, Ray?
You took the card out of my hand, man. I think she has King 10 here. That's exactly what I was thinking when you asked that.
So let's see. She has King 10, maybe King 10. Yeah, she went ahead and made a bet. Looks like $90 bet. So Traveler 90 to call. So if he calls here, then he's probably planning something for the back end. And he went ahead and folded it. So let's see if she shows her cards. I really want to know what she has. She's going to show. She's not. She decided against showing. She's thinking twice. She folds. So on that one, again, I put her on King 10 on that hand. I have seen her play other mixed hands like Queen 6. So I can't be totally sure. But Queen 10, that's a guarantee. I got to see another hand with that. Traveler has been getting a lot of King Queens, King Jacks. I've noticed that in his past few hands. For some reason, those face cards do not come out when he gets them. A lot of low cards keep coming out. And that's what I notice also when I'm playing cards. Whenever I get face cards, no face cards seem to come out. Whenever I get low cards, no low cards. It's always an ace on the board. Whenever I don't have an ace, I don't know what it is. It's like, yeah, it's just bad luck's been following me lately. Don't take that into Sunday's game, though. But playing your cards and playing them right is the main key to winning in poker. Again, as Ray was saying, we are open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And we have a game for all bankrolls. So I even talked to somebody else who was just learning how to play poker last night. And he was telling me he knew nothing about poker. I said, come out. We have a 1-1 game. I mean, I think it's like a $30 or $50 buy-in. I mean, try it out. It's just something for fun. If you want to get into poker, start off on one of the smaller tables, build your bankroll, then move up in stakes. The best way to do it is once you build up your bankroll to a certain amount, you don't want to just, once you built up and saved up like 5K or 10K, you don't want to just jump on a 5-5 table or a 10-20 table. You want to still stay playing at those stakes until you built it up, to me, at least to 30 times. That's the way I think of it. How do you do it, Ray? How do you build your bankrolls? How much would you save up until you move up in your gameplay?
Yeah, it's usually a percentage. The percentage is 20%, 20 to 30% of the stakes that you're playing. Some players like to do 50% of the stakes that you're playing. So 1-1, you want to have at least $200 in your bankroll. For $5 bomb pots, things like that, so the big gambling games, you want to have at least 20 times the stakes. So, and once you build up that bankroll, not only do you, if you think you have the money, but also you got to have the skill to move up in stakes, because the bigger the stakes, the more the risk, the more the gamble, and usually the better players. 1025 game that we have on Fridays, our Friday stream 1025. I don't think I'm ready for that game. As bankroll, yes, but as far as the level of poker that's involved there, the poker skill there, I'm honest. Nobody knows you better than you, especially your poker game. But I don't think I'm ready for a 1025 game yet. Not going up against some of these heavy hitters here in San Antonio. I can get in there and maybe throw some money around, but at those stakes, yeah, I prefer our Sunday game, our slower Sunday game of 5-5, 500 min, no max. That's going to be more my game. But yeah, it's all about how good you're getting, and the better you get, the bigger you should play.
Yeah, I think it's basically bigger stacks, bigger stakes, bigger bankrolls. The last thing you ever want to do is play scared money. Playing scared money, you're going to be folding premium hands. It's just not good poker. So again, Holly, we see one of her cards. So on this one, I don't know why, but I feel like she has pocket jacks. I'm gonna go with pocket jacks. Fred has pocket queens here, so I'm gonna give Holly a really good hand. I'm gonna say pocket jacks. What do you want to say, Ray?
I'm
Jack
gonna put
Jack?
her. I'm gonna put her on Jack King.
Jack King. Okay, so I'm gonna say pocket jacks. Fred has queens. Super Dave, did he call with his Jack 4? If he did, that's pretty sneaky. Yes, he did. Awesome.
Suited.
Let's see, and it's suited, so let's see where he comes from. All right, King 8 Deuce 2 clubs. I see only one club with Fred. Fred has his pocket queens, which are still in the lead, unless Holly did have Jack King, like Ray says. Oh, apparently not. She folded, so maybe she didn't even have jacks. I was off as well. So far right now, Fred is in the lead, and Fred actually is going to take it down with his $30 bet, and we'll just ship that pot over to him. So it's good when you get good hands, but when you have pocket queens and you barely get any callers, everybody folds right away. It's just, to me, when I have that, it's almost like it was a waste of my queens. He bet the right amount. He did nothing wrong. It was just nobody else had anything to play with him with. So, Shaggy, I always looked at it as 10% if you're playing full time, 20 as a recreational player. Yeah, it just depends on how you play and how often you play. Some people, even though they're recreational players, like myself, I am not a full time player. I am a recreational player, but I travel a lot. So whenever I travel, I hit the casinos. So I would say I personally play 15 days a month, which is half a month. So I play half the month, I play half the month, I don't play. So that to me is recreational. So as far as a bankroll, couldn't really, well, even if I could, I wouldn't say what my bankroll is on stream. But you don't want to build up a 10K bankroll and dump it off on one cash game, because then you're going to be mega tilted for the rest of your life. On this hand, Poker Traveler finally matches up his king queen. He finally gets his queen in there. Cruz has queen 3. He has nothing to follow up with his bet. So Traveler does take a small little win there. It's because nobody else has anything there to play up against with him. So what else is everybody else's take as far as your bankrolls? How do y'all do it? What is your way of thinking?
Yeah, let us know in the chat your thoughts on bankroll management. Don't have to say what your bankroll is, but yeah, what do y'all feel? What are y'all's common practices for managing your bankroll? I always say, Scrubs, if I don't have money to play poker, that doesn't mean I don't have money. So it's always important to keep your bankroll separate from your life roll, is what I call it. So
Yes.
and everybody's VPIP is way up above 30%. So that's good, man. It's a good action table here. Unfortunately, the deck has not been kind to some of our players, but Jared waking up with a big slick here, raised it to 30. Standard raise here in a 1-3 game, I think. To get some money in the pot.
Ooh, Traveler Ace Jack.
Oh, Traveler has ace jack. Here we go.
Gonna call.
Yeah. He might raise here. Well, he is out of position, but I think he's going to call.
100 full bankroll.
Yep. Poker King JT says I always bring my $100 as full bankroll every game. Hell yeah, JT. I always bring 100. Your bankroll's always capped off.
Oh, look at this flop. Ace Queen 8.
Oh, here we go.
Terrible.
And 4-bet Jesus with a gut shot here. Board pairs.
Oh, if the jack comes in, that's bad.
And 4-bet is betting, man. I like that play. Aggressive. Wow. Jared folded his ace king? Yeah. Charlie's going to win another pot with his ace. Oh, wait. Wait, how does... Yeah, the graphics might be wrong here. Sorry about that. Yeah, the graphics were wrong here. 4-bet took that bet down, took that pot down. So this is the inaugural stream. So obviously still ironing out some kinks, but I'm sure the technical crew and our stream director are going to get all that fixed. But you are watching Poker Nights in San Antonio, coming at you from San Antonio Poker Palace, 15058 San Pedro Avenue, located at the Brook Hollow Shopping Center, 281 in Brook Hollow, where the HEB is, catty corner of the HEB, open 24 hours, sapokerpalace.com. Full bar, experienced bartenders, massage therapists. That Scrubs is getting ready to throw a beer can at me. It looks like Holly wants to just play one card, man. One card Holly. She called the $3 blind.
7-9. She has 7-9.
Yeah. 7-9?
7-9.
Wow, everybody has
Junk.
Everybody has junk here.
Richard
was suited an ace. He's gonna raise. He's been pretty consistent here. Wow, he folded. Okay. I was wrong.
No, Richard has the skirts.
Huh? Oh, Richard, yeah. I was looking at Fred.
All right, she has 7-9.
Yeah. Okay. I put her on Queen 7. Queen 7 suited.
We'll just call this the Holly game.
Yeah, the Holly game. I think Holly hits the queen here.
Nope. She checks. See?
Yeah. Check all the way around. I mean, nobody really hit this flop here.
All right.
Jared hits his 10.
Oh, Holly straight it up on the river if she has what I think. No, she don't have that.
Yeah. Yeah, Poker King with stainless steel appliances. Only the best from Best Buy.
Bonds.
Only the best from Cons. Refrigerator costs $600, but we're gonna pay $3,000.
We'll pay $20,000 for it.
Yeah. Definitely gives us the home game vibe. But this is an official poker live stream, Poker Nights in San Antonio. Thank you for joining. Daily cash games, $35,000 in weekly tournament guarantees, tons of promotions, live streams every day of the week. So pretty much your one-stop shop for anything and everything poker. As J.O. Jordan deals out these cards, we'll tell you about some of the promotions Poker Palace has. Free poker every day from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. with a valid membership. So join us at 7 a.m. for about a good 5 hours, man. You get to play for free. And of course, we always welcome our lovely female players to the club. Ladies play free every Saturday, all day with a valid membership. That's right. So some of our lady players out there, please come get in the mix. We have nothing but gentlemen here at San Antonio Poker Palace, except maybe for scrubs. But ladies do play free every Saturday, all day with a valid membership.
Holly, I see 2 cards.
All right. We got Holly with 2 cards here.
I bet you she has King 10.
I bet Holly has King 10. 4-bet Jesus with a suited Queen 10. I love that hand. Everybody has some monsters here, but of course the board does not agree. This is going to be another hand that you called out earlier, Scrubs. Whoever bets first wins. And it looks like 10.
10 is going to bet with his jack.
And yeah.
Should call.
4-bet Jesus with a gut shot here. But Holly has her king. 10 has a jack. Yeah, Holly should take this down. She needs to bet here. $140 in the pot. I like a $75 bet. Charge them for their little. She makes it 65. No, 75. Yeah. Yep. I called it. $75 pot from Holly. This should take it down. Yeah, that was a good bet size from Holly. 3/4 of the pot. Thank you, JT.
It's because JT and we're not on the same mic.
Yeah. JT is a commentating pro. He commentated another live stream in San Antonio for many, many years. We're actually a guest on his live stream before, so thank you so much for joining us, JT. Really appreciate it, bro. And yeah, man, we're gonna have guest commentators anytime you want. I'll reach out to you for some with some info, and we'd love for you to have you join us, man. And like JT said, man, just give us tips. This is the first time Scrubs and I are commentating a poker game, so obviously rookies here, not as good as JT yet. But any tips from the viewers here would be greatly appreciated, man. We can only get better from here. Please let us know what we can improve, what needs to get better, what y'all want to see, what you don't want to see. Oh, JT says to turn off Scrubs' mic.
Unmute that.
Let's delete that. Got you, JT.
You know what, JT? Sir. So, just the
Sean
Wow.
says just the tip.
Wow. So keep in mind, guys, we're in two different stations. So one station has to be muted. That's why it sounds like I'm on a second portion. So just the tip. On this one, Fred has Ace King, Big Slick, Traveler 5-6. Traveler had raised it to 40. I haven't even seen a straddle either. Nobody has straddled. So we should actually have a game, and we probably will, where it's going to be a mandatory straddle. I think we should have a game where it's a mandatory straddle, because I haven't seen a straddle.